Now that I, Sakura Manami, is class president, I'd like to make this school a place that you can be proud of.
The class president making a speech now is also the school Madonna. I'd only ever heard rumors, but apparently she's very diligent and has consistently got top of the class scores on all of her exams. She's beautiful as well, so she's apparently got it all. By the way, I, Kaito Hayasaka, have never talked to her. Why is he wearing a box on his head?
It's Hiyosaka, the kid that rarely comes to school. He apparently was involved in a traffic accident, and his face was mutilated. He doesn't want anyone to see his face. That's why he's never at school. He's always at the hospital.
But I feel like the box draws more attention to him.
I mean...
There's a reason I'm wearing this box. Honestly, it's not too bad during the winter because it keeps me warm. But during the summer, yeah, it gets way too hot. But I had to wear this box. If I took it off, it would be a little bad. Lunch break.
Is Hiyosaka here?
Hey, Prez, what's up?
I'm looking for a boy, Hiyosaka-kun. Seems like he's not here. Do you know where I can find him?
He's always gone during lunch.
I see. He probably doesn't want anyone to see his face, which means he won't be at the cafeteria and he'd avoid the roof of the courtyard since there are too many people looking. Maybe one of the empty classrooms? Thanks anyway, I'll find him. Hiyosaka-kun, are you here?
I asked for permission from a teacher to use an empty classroom and was eating alone quietly when suddenly the door swung open. The person who opened the door came waltzing in without any hesitation. Manami-san! Hey, Miss President, how can I help you?
I think you know why. There was something I knew I would do if I became class president.
Huh? What is it?
Is it alright if I ban you from wearing your box to school?
No, you can't do that. I've already got permission from my teachers.
I don't know how rich your parents are and how much they've donated, but you shouldn't be allowed to do that at all. You're literally coming to school with a box on your head. Your neighbors and kids are all going to be completely shocked. What if people start spreading weird rumors about our school?
I know what you're saying, but I come to school with a car.
You're such a rich little kid.
No, we're not rich. I have permission from the teachers, so you can't force me.
Apparently it's not that you're just depressed or something.
Why is she sitting next to me?
You're right. I can't ban you from wearing your box since you have permission from the teachers. That's why I wanted to make it so you have an environment where you feel comfortable taking the box off. Can you tell me why you're wearing the box in the first place?
You heard the rumors, right?
Yeah, I've heard of them. But rumors are just rumors. I only believe what I heard from the person.
Ugh. I was involved in an accident which mutilated my face, so I just can't show my face since then.
Really? If you're lying, I'm going to be very angry. I hate liars.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, then I guess I'll believe you.
She's pretty naive, huh? Oh, she's just thinking she'll make me pay for it when she finds out it's just a rumor.
Look, Hiyosaka-kun. A person's value isn't decided by their face. It's what they have on the inside. You don't run because you think people will mock you. You just become so strong, they can't say anything about you anyway. You're going to regret it if you just keep going without facing it.
Not your face, huh?
What? You want to say something? Say something.
You know, first impressions are everything. What's the first thing you see? A face. And I can't take your advice at face value, pun intended, when you look that good.
I see. You're trying to start a fight to chase me away, right?
No, I'm not going that far. I'm just saying what I think.
I see. You've got a slight problem with your personality, too. Okay, I'll keep spending time with you until you change your mind.
What?
After I finish up with schoolwork, I will head to your house every day.
No, I don't think that's a good idea.
Don't worry, I've looked up your address and it's within walking distance from my house.
I moved before I started high school. Apparently, for better or for worse, I moved nearby the class president. What kind of twisted fate is that?
I'm excited to see you after class.
While I was chilling at home.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
She really did come to my house. She wasn't in her school uniform, so I guess she went home before coming over.
Is she your friend? Oh, she's very cute. Oh, sorry for the abrupt visit. Nice to meet you. I'm Sakura Manami. I'm the class president at Kaito's school. The class president? Did he do something? It's not like he did anything, but Oh. You must be wondering about the box. Sorry. This is to protect him. I've heard the story. Don't worry. I'm not going to force him to take it off.
Wait, isn't that literally why you're here?
I want to work hard to make him feel comfortable taking off the box without being forced. I don't know if he's going to take it off or not, but I'm glad you're trying your best. You can stay for as long as you'd like. Come on in.
Apparently she won over my mom in the short time that they spoke. She's definitely got the knack for speaking. She's a perfect class president.
I was really surprised. Your mom is such a beautiful woman.
Really?
Yeah. She looks like she might have been on TV at one point. She also seems so young. I'd believe you if you'd said she was your sister.
Huh. She really hasn't changed from since I was young.
I see. It makes sense.
What does?
If that's your mom, then you must have been a great-looking man, too. That's why you're afraid of what people may think of you, since you're used to being treated as a good-looking man.
Wow, she's got imagination. I don't know about the good-looking part, but I don't like thinking about what people will think of me.
I really don't think that looks matter.
Have you ever liked someone before?
What?
You said it looks unimportant, so you're talking about how good someone is at something then, right? Like they're ugly, but they can work really hard. I think if you're interested in someone, though, you've got to at least think they're decent looking.
Oh, shut up. I don't have any experience in that field.
Okay, then I don't think that your words carry any weight.
Why are you mocking me like that? I don't have anyone I like in our class. But I have some actors I think are attractive.
Actors, see? We end up at looks.
Ugh. There are plenty of unattractive actors, too.
Okay, who's the actor in question then?
Why do I have to tell you that?
The fact that you can't tell me tells me a lot.
Ugh. It's Kaizuka Hiyoro-kun. Shut up.
I didn't say anything?
What do you expect? He's good looking, but this isn't like a romantic thing. I'm not going to be able to date an actor anyway. I'm not choosing a partner based on looks.
I feel like I'm finally starting to hear what she really thinks. The girl that I'd heard about was that she was this perfect girl that had everything, but now she's just a regular, cute girl fitting for her age. Okay, I don't think that you're that passionate about that guy anyway.
That guy?
Huh?
Did you just talk down on Hiyoro-kun?
Wait,
Do you know how incredible he is? He's great looking for sure, but he grew up as a prodigal child actor and is a great adult actor too. He can do anything alone and he plays his roles perfectly. He even does his own action scenes. You better not talk bad about him.
Oh, this girl's one of the serious types. It's okay, I'm not talking down on him.
Okay then. Sorry. I kinda lost control a little there.
I don't know about a little. So, you do like him then?
No! Stop putting words in my mouth.
I see.
Hey, you're not listening to me? Fine. I'll prove to you that I'm not judging someone based on their looks.
What are you gonna do?
Hiyosaka-kun, you will be my boyfriend.
Come again?
Ah, you wanted me to ask you again, which means you want to hear me ask you out again because you're so happy, right? So we're now officially dating.
No, I was just surprised that I wanted to ask you what you said. What kind of mental gymnastics are you pulling to reach that conclusion?
Because you won't trust me.
Your logic is insane.
If we're dating, then we might be able to unbox your face at school too. And I'm pretty annoyed at everyone asking me out too, so it would help me out. It's a win-win.
Yeah, I don't think I'm really winning in that scenario.
What do you mean? It's a pretend relationship, so who cares?
A pretend?
You really think that I was going to try to ask you out for real? Of course not. What are you talking about?
I think it's because it was a distinct lack of explanation. She was definitely the one that said that in a misleading way.
Whatever. Let's just go out as a pretend couple.
I thought you hated people who lied.
That's that, and this is this. This is for our own good.
I wasn't sure how this for each other's good, but there was one thing I figured out. She just pretends to be a cool and collected girl, but she's actually pretty easily heated. Afterwards, she must have gotten embarrassed. She went home, almost as if to run away. But apparently, you were a pretend couple. I can't go to school again tomorrow, but What to do? The next day.
You apparently didn't come to school because you were sick? Are you okay?
She came over to my house like it was a normal thing. I'm fine, you don't have to check up on me.
Even if it's pretend I'm your girlfriend, I need to check on you.
No,
I also said I'd come by as much as I can.
she did say she'll come over. I couldn't tell her to go home, so I let her in.
Let's start with this.
What are you doing?
You're my boyfriend, so you need to spoil your girlfriend.
What? I thought we were just playing pretend.
We need to practice so that we don't screw up at school. If we do this here, then it'll become natural at school too.
You're being really naive here. You understand that?
I can't do this to everyone. I'm only doing this because... just give me a hug. I'm nervous too.
Is this enough?
Oh, yeah, I mean, I guess it's good for starters.
For starters, this is pretty close, don't you think? I can feel your warmth. And something soft.
Here we go.
Now you're on my lap?
I'm supposed to sit on your lap and be spoiled by you.
Where is she reading this stuff?
Come on, rub my head.
Oh, like this?
Yeah.
She's so cute. What is her face? She just kept asking to be spoiled, and I just kept obliging. From then on.
Today too.
She continued coming to my house every day and asking to be spoiled. I honestly thought maybe she had some ulterior motives, but she was so cute, so I just spoiled her as much as she liked. Then, one day...
Kaito-kun, you can go to school tomorrow, right?
She was now sitting on my lap like it was a regular thing. She looked up at me before asking, "Yeah, why?"
Then I'll come over before school. Let's go to school together.
She probably wanted to walk to school together. I go to school with a car.
Take off your box and take the train.
Sorry, not possible.
Then I'll ask my mother to let me ride the car with you.
My mom was being referred to as mother. I'm not sure why. I think that'd be okay, but you can't do this around my mom, okay?
I won't. I know my manners.
She said, however. She immediately clung on my arm after getting in the car. Maybe she thought my mom couldn't see her?
I'm glad you two are getting along so well.
Look at her smirking. She's definitely gonna tease me as soon as we get home later. Wait, I thought we were a pretend couple. After getting out of the car. Oh, look at that! Why is the president on the box guy's arm? What? My president? The school went wild. Apparently, Sakura is a very popular woman.
Wait, why are you holding his arm?
You can't tell? We're dating.
The why?
She looked like a regular girl who was excited to be dating someone. She's definitely the one that suggested this whole thing. The boys are completely fooled by this.
I believe it! If you two are really dating, I want you two to kiss!
What?
There was a dude who was saying some insane things. There's no way.
Okay.
Sakura?
If you're going to be satisfied with that and believe it, then I'll do it.
Are you serious?
It's okay. I really do like you because you're always spoiling me. I'll only lift your box so I can see your lips. Okay?
It was just a pretend couple. I couldn't understand why she was going this far to pretend. However, I know that she's not the type of girl to kiss just as a performance. But you like Hayato?
No, I told you that I don't like him as a romantic partner. I want you, Kaito. Or am I not enough for you?
Fine, hang on a second, I'll take this thing off.
Huh? But I thought you didn't want anyone to see your face.
It's fine. I've decided I'm gonna live with my decision. Besides, I don't want to make you kiss someone that you've never even seen the face of. I took off the box from my head. Is this good enough? She looked at me and I could tell she froze up. She really didn't know who I was.
Wait, who's that great-looking guy? Wait, that's Hyoto-kun, isn't it?
Yes, I was the actor. Hayato Kaisaka. I wanted to live a regular life without any attention, so I put a box on my head. You sure about this, Sakura?
Wait, hang on. I didn't realize this is who you
But if you call it quits now, it's gonna be a new problem.
But you're literally an actor!
It's fine. Our agency doesn't mind if I have a little romance in my life. So yeah, you wanna call it quits?
Okay then.
Apparently, she had made a decision. I slowly brought my lips in to give her a kiss. After that day, I was the center of attention in a different way. Of course, news of my romance spread quickly, and I was forced to even hold a press conference. I told them that I had no intentions of breaking up with my partner and would rather retire from acting to do that. The fans had to accept that. It wasn't like it was against the rules to begin with, so I didn't want to hear any of it. If people weren't as interested in me because I had a partner, well, then that's all I was. That's how we officially started dating, and I decided to cut back on the amount of work I did. I used to accept all kinds of commercials and TV show offers, but now I wanted to focus on only my movie acting career. At least while I was a student, anyway. That's how I'm able to increase the amount of time I spend with Sakura. Speaking of Sakura,
No one is allowed to get closer than absolutely necessary to Kaito-kun.
she was very protective of me being around other girls. I didn't want to make her jealous, so I spoiled her to her heart's content. Shizuka Sakurazaka. She's the most beautiful girl to ever walk her school grounds, or so they say. She's the pretty Madonna everyone talks about. She's kind and has great manners. She's nice to everyone she talks to, and she's also from a rich family. That beautiful girl is a problem, though. Or I guess it's more so that there are problems around her.
Good morning, Shizuka-sama. We will be protecting you today as well.
As you can see, she's got this weird cult following around her that claim to be her guards.
I told you guys I'm not interested in this sort of thing, so…
Bob, there are so many men who would like to step to you with the wrong intentions. We are here to protect you from any of those men with bad intentions.
Looking from a third-person view, you could see that they were clearly the ones with bad intentions. But if I said that, I'd be the bad guy. My name is Eiji Koga, and I'm just a regular high school student. I guess you could say that I get chewed out more than your regular student, but I'm not necessarily a bad guy either. I just like to spend my days without any problems. I'm not interested in the Madonna either. Then one day, today is so nice. It was a beautiful day outside, so I was having fun outside on the roof. Then on this quiet day, someone came to interrupt me. What's going on? Why'd you have to open the door so abruptly? What kind of moron would… Huh?
I need to hide somewhere.
She's running?
Over here! She probably went to the roof.
I see, she's being followed around by her guards. Hey, come here!
Who is it?
Shut up, be quiet. They're gonna find you. You wanna get away from them, right? Leave it to me. She understood what I was saying and fell silent. I hid her behind the building and waited for her guards to show up. A few seconds later…
Is Shizuma-sama here? She's not here. Where did she go?
What the hell is going on? I was enjoying the view. You guys are being too loud.
You there? Did you see Shizuka-sama?
Who the hell are you?
Did you see Shizuka-sama, sir?
No, I would know if someone came because I would hear the door open, but no one showed up.
Are you sure? You didn't kidnap her.
What? You don't believe me? And you're gonna start acting like I kidnapped her or something when you have no proof?
No, I…
Just spit it out. Did you see me take her away somewhere?
No, I did not.
Then why are you saying I did?
No, that's just because… Hey, let's go. There's no way that our angel will be near this delinquent.
That's true. It seems like they gave up. I think you're in the clear.
Thank you so much. I don't know how to repay you.
Oh, it's fine. I didn't do anything that insane. I guess they think I'm some kind of delinquent, though.
Are you, though?
No, just a regular student. I probably get in more trouble with the teachers than your average student, but I don't do anything wrong. I don't smoke or anything. Why are they chasing you? They might be a little weird, but they're not gonna harm you, are they? From what I've heard, the members of the cult guards are not allowed to do anything to her. As a result, they're all unable to do anything with her, but they make sure no one else can either.
I don't want guards. They just keep protecting me, and I can't have any kind of romance.
I see. I guess she got tired of it and ran away. Is there someone you like or something?
No, I don't, but…
So you don't have anyone, but you want to experience romance?
Is that wrong? I'm literally in high school. I want to have fun too.
I didn't say it was wrong, I just feel like it's a little weird that you're interested in romance when you're not even interested in anyone.
Yeah, maybe so.
I mean, I guess you'd never run into anyone if you're surrounded by people like that anyway. What kind of person do you like?
I want to find my knight in shining armor.
Oh, I see. So she likes to dream. I mean, I can see that.
You're not going to mock me?
Why would I? I don't think there's anything wrong with it, and knowing you really might find someone. The chances are pretty low, but if you're as attractive as her and come from a rich background like her, it might just work. I shouldn't be sitting here talking about what she can and can't do.
It was something that even my family laughed about, so...
Who cares what they think? You can dream as much as you'd like.
Oh, yeah, I didn't get a name. Let me introduce myself. I'm Iichi Koga. I'm a junior like you. Koga-san. Would you mind exchanging contact info with me?
Huh? Why?
I've never had any guy friends, and I want you to help me out from now on, too.
You know, you probably shouldn't be listening to this delinquent.
But you're not a delinquent, right?
I mean, yeah, but...
Then there's no problem. Or would you not like to trade contact info with me?
No, I didn't say that. Okay, fine, let's trade then.
This is your contact information.
If you need any help, just let me know. I don't know how much help I'll be, though.
My first boy.
Are you listening?
What did you say?
She wasn't listening. I said that if you needed any help, just talk to me.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
She's got such a cute smile. Just for a second, I kind of understood what those guards felt like. Good luck on finding your romance. I'll handle the guards if you need me to. See ya.
Oh, I'm going back too.
If you do that, you realize that they're gonna figure out that we were together, then I won't be able to cover for you next time. We need to split up.
Okay.
See you later.
There he goes. Koga-san, the knight in shining armor, is someone that will save me when I really need the help.
That night,
Good evening. How are you doing?
I got a weird message from the school Madonna. I guess she's just saying thank you or something, but are you really gonna ask someone how they're doing when you literally met them today? I'm good. What happened to the guards after that?
They were all just worried and didn't get mad or anything.
I mean, I guess they can't get mad at you since they're literally just following you around. I'm glad nothing went wrong.
Oh, you're so kind.
What is she talking about? I guess all's well that ends well. I decided to just leave it be, then. 10 minutes later, I suddenly got a call. I could see her name on my screen. Did something happen? Yes.
Why are you leaving me on red?
Huh?
Not huh. You realize that I'm gonna be hurt if you leave me on red.
That's why she's calling me? I mean, I did leave her on red, but... Did you want to talk about something?
I'll leave that up to you to figure out.
So she did want to talk. Maybe she's actually just kind of a lonely girl, huh? I mean, she's calling me out of the blue after all. Sorry, I'll reply to your text. See ya.
Huh? What? You're gonna hang up?
I mean, I said I'd reply.
We're calling now, so why don't we just talk here?
What are you talking about?
If you don't want to talk, then we can hang up, but...
How am I supposed to say that I don't want to talk to her? I'm not that rotten. I'm fine with it. If you want to talk, we can talk.
Oh, thank you so much.
You don't have to thank me for anything.
Do you normally talk on the phone?
No, this was the first time talking to anyone other than my family.
I see. Me too.
That's probably why she was in such high spirits. We talked about nothing for a while. We talked until late night, and when it was time to go to bed, she hung up, albeit a little disappointed. I can't make her stay up all night. This is fine. But by the next day, why are you calling me again? She called me at night once again.
Do you not want me to?
It's okay. The day after, and the day after that, every day she continued to call me. She must really enjoy talking to a boy. I felt bad that I happened to be that boy, but I actually started having fun too. I'm sure she probably wants to talk to boys at school like this too. Sure, this is probably some sort of destiny. I figured I'd see where it went.
This is a photo of Sakura Sama-sama. It's my treasure. Seriously, being able to look at these photos are a special treat as a gods.
Huh? That's what you guys are doing in secret?
What are you talking about? We didn't do anything.
You're gonna lie now? You're talking about being her guard, but you're actually taking photos of her without knowing, and then you're trading those photos after class, huh? Really interesting.
Enough! You have no proof. I'm gonna talk to the teachers about this.
What are you talking about? You literally have proof against yourselves right here. I've got this too.
What?
Yeah, I figured you guys weren't doing this for the greater good or anything. I was watching you guys and keeping an eye out. I knew it.
Now that you know our secret, we won't be able to let you leave unharmed. We're not good at fighting, but there are many of us and one of you.
You guys are seriously dumb. It doesn't matter how many morons come at me, but I'm not gonna let you get in the fight right now, sorry. So, you guys are gonna deal with him. How dare you! You are all committing crimes at school!
The teachers?
If I beat the shit out of all of you, I'm gonna be expelled from school, and then I can't protect her from all of you either. Between the person who was hurt and the person who did the hurting, they're gonna believe the people that were hurt. That's why I asked the teachers for help, even if I don't like snitching.
This is against code! If you're a delinquent, you need to fight like one!
I'm not a delinquent. I mean, I get in fights a lot, and I know that this is kinda cheap, but… Really? I think that fighting is not always the answer. In fact, I think that people who only resort to fighting is pretty bad too. At the very least, you've grown up, Koga. I'm glad you counted on us before swinging. Maybe she was just worth that much to you. Shut up, it's nothing like that. If only you stop being so brash when you get embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. Whatever. I'm just asking you to continue choosing the peaceful option from now on, too. Is this peaceful? No one was injured, right? So it's peaceful. All right, let's go punish them. You're seriously a bully sometimes. Sakurazaka-san? What are you doing here? I was about to leave, but for some reason she was here and I was completely caught off guard.
He called me here and…
That little… You played this whole situation. Why do you think I moved without saying a thing in the first place?
I was happy.
Sakurazaka-san.
Honestly, I felt pretty disgusted after hearing what they were doing, and I felt really sick, but I was happy about what you did for me. So I'm glad to have found out. Thank you.
It's fine. I just did this on my own, and they were a problem, so I took care of it. It wasn't for you.
You're lying. The teacher even told me that even if you have a bad mouth and get in fights and you look the part, you're actually incredibly kind and only fight to protect people. You did that for me, right?
So what? I'm not gonna make you owe me or anything.
I'm just happy, that's it.
Huh?
Of course. I'm thankful, but I'm just happy that you protected me like that.
You really shouldn't be saying things that might produce misunderstandings.
It's not a misunderstanding. You really are my knight in shining armor.
What? How was that where you end up? I didn't understand what was going on, so I was a little confused. However, I couldn't say anything because Sakurazaka-san looked so happy. Then what happened, you might ask?
We're going to school together.
The second the guards disappeared, she started getting closer to me. Honestly, because she was constantly all over me. Everyone was looking at us, but I didn't care because she seemed happy. People rumored we were a couple, but I think that might not be a rumor real soon, but fact. By the way, all of the guards transferred schools. I was a little upset that they weren't just expelled, but apparently Sakurazaka-san took pity on them. I kind of had to like that part of her too.
There is an idol sitting beside me. It doesn't mean that she's as cute as an idol, but it means that she is actually an active idol as of now. Her name is Asahi Kohinata, and everyone calls her Asahina. She appears on TV shows and magazines and has high communication skills. She's also extremely popular. She's naturally popular among boys as well, but there are no guys who confess their love to her. They're all strictly adhering to the rule that idols cannot be involved in any romantic relationships. They might also have been resigned to the fact that they would not have been able to go out with her even if they did tell her their romantic feelings for her. She belonged to everyone, but she couldn't belong to someone in particular.
Seiya Kagetsuki!
Oh, sorry, I was spacing out. What is it, Tomochika? What? Were you not listening to what I was telling you just now? No, not at all. You tend to be spaced out a lot these days. Well, anyways, I have big news. Apparently Asahina is gonna take a break from her idol activities. I see. What? Wait, aren't you interested in this news? You sit right behind her. Not really, but what part of that news is supposed to be big? Well, the question is why she's going to take a break from her idol activities. Tomochika, what are you talking about? Oh, Asahina, Miss Kohinata. I'm your fan. Can I have your autograph and shake hands with me?
I'm sorry, but I'm not working right now, so I can't.
But Miss Kohinata, why are you taking a break from your idol activities? I've been looking forward to your live concerts every time as your fan.
Is that right? Thanks and sorry. I can't tell you the reason right now.
Are you having a relationship with one of your male fans? Or are you involved in an intense love relationship with a celebrity?
No, it's not like that.
I'm so curious that I can only fall asleep during class. How stupid is that?
But if I am not an idol, I am just a normal girl, don't you think?
Oh, I see. You want to go out with me by taking a break from your idol activities, huh?
No, that's not it at all.
That was directly said. Then what kind of guys do you like? I'll do my best to be that type, okay?
I guess my type is guys that are sort of like, or, well, and are not that interested in me, I think.
What? What's so good about someone like that?
You have a point there. Personally, I would like that person to have more interest in me, though.
Oh, you were, joking then. Yo, Seiya, that kind of sounded like you, don't you think? What? Because when I tell you about Miss Kohinata, you say, or well...
Hey! I was not talking about Kagetsuki, who seems like he has zero interest in me. Don't misunderstand me, all right?
Of course. Kohinata left with those words, looking like she was in a bad mood. It seems like Asahina still doesn't like you very much, huh? If you know that, then don't mention Asahina to me. But that was definitely what you always say about her. Perhaps she actually likes... No way. Ever since we've been assigned to the same class this year, Kohinata's attitude towards me has been like that. For example, when we passed the worksheets during class... Could you take this quickly? She's been like that. I'm always greeted with a cold stare by Kohinata. Also, on another occasion during class... Yikes! What is it, Kagetsuki? Oh, it's nothing. Don't shout out in a strange voice like that during class, then. What is Kohinata doing? Suddenly tracing my back with her finger? Is she writing something? I cannot see the blackboard. Why doesn't she tell me just directly? Goodness. What does she mean by this? Because she's sitting behind me, I can't see her face. If she doesn't like me, then that's fine. But since I'm not sure why, I don't know what to do about it. So this is honestly problematic for me. Yo, what did you mean by that?
What are you talking about?
You were drawing something on my back. Thanks to you, I couldn't help but draw attention to myself during class.
Don't yell in a strange voice for something so minor like that. I almost felt embarrassed by it myself.
She is so not cute.
That was... You're tall and your back is broad, and I couldn't see the blackboard.
Then you could tell me that directly.
I don't want people to think that I have some contact with you.
Why?
I don't want people to think that I am friends with a particular guy. Anyway, can you not glare at me like that?
What? But you're the one who started it. You're giving me such a bad look.
Well, I can't help it. My eyes look like that to begin with.
That is fatal as an idol, you know.
What do you think about me anyway, Seiya?
I, don't think anything in particular.
But you always glare at me, don't you?
It's not that you're special. I was also born with these eyes. To begin with, I am not good with women. I don't really know why, though.
But if you are like that, you won't be popular with girls, like, ever.
I don't need to become popular with them. I'm living a fulfilling life every day with the way I am now. Well, you should be careful that you aren't too popular. You might be stalked by some weird guys again.
Mind your own business.
Alright then, well, just be on the lookout. I gradually felt annoyed by Kohinata's attitude. Kohinata is recently rather bothersome. Today she picked a verbal fight with me and told me that I'm not popular with the girls. Huh? Wait a minute. Kohinata's cold towards me because I'm an introvert, right? Alright, the next time she starts a fight with me, I'll tell her that I have a girlfriend. I wonder why Kohinata has taken a break from her idol activities, huh? From the way she was talking with Tomochika, it didn't seem like it involved any relationships with men. Oh, it must be that weird fans are making trouble for her. I remember the first time that I met Kohinata. It was when I had just entered high school. I was walking in the city and then...
Please stop. I do not like what you are doing.
I hear a woman's voice from over there. Maybe I should go and see if things are alright?
We're not in the theater.
Oh, come on!
I will call the police if necessary.
I bought a bunch of your idol goods, you know. That's right, let's take a picture in that building over there. Hey! What? Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am, she doesn't like what you guys are doing.
No, she doesn't mind it. We're Asahina fans. That's right, Asahina will not betray us.
Quit talking nonsense about fans and Asahina and just disappear.
Yikes. Sorry.
Well, I didn't have to use any physical force. Say, you over there.
Yes. What is it?
Are you alright? Did they take pictures of you?
Oh, yes. I am fine.
I see. Then I'll get going now, so be careful, alright?
Please tell me your name and contact information. Please let me repay you for your kindness.
Since I did it because I wanted to, I don't need to be repaid for it. Bye. The girl who I had helped was the popular idol Asahina, or Asahi Kohinata. But to think that she really had been going to the same school as me. And to think that in second year we were in the same class and she sits behind me in the classroom. It was coincidence that the girl I helped was a popular idol, but I don't believe in things like fate. The next day, during the lunch break,
Seiya, look! I was able to get the ticket for Asahina's final performance before she takes a break from her idol activities.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah, it sold out within the first few minutes that they started selling the tickets, so I thought that I wouldn't be able to get one, but I somehow managed to. It seems that my love was heard up there by God.
When we were chatting like that, Kohinata came towards us.
Seiya, do you have a moment?
Me? I'm talking with Tomochika right now.
Asahina wants to talk with you, go!
Since Tomochika said that, I unwillingly followed Kohinata, but...
Here you are.
The concert ticket?
Yes, you don't have a girlfriend, so you must have time on your hands, right? There was an extra ticket for the concert that I am in. I am giving it to you as a special treat.
She's making fun of me again. Alright, I'll lie to her and say that I have a girlfriend. There was an extra ticket? I heard from Tomochika that the tickets were sold out from the first few minutes.
Well, that was for the general sale, and this one I had already with me.
I see, but I don't need it. I have no interest in idols or concerts. Also, I have a date on that day.
Date? What? What did you just say?
A date? I didn't tell people around me, but I have a girlfriend.
What? Wait, you have a girlfriend?
Why are you so flustered?
I am not flustered. But you said that you didn't mind being unpopular with girls, so was that a lie?
I don't need to be popular with the girls because I already have a girlfriend. Wait, why are you shaking like that?
This is absolute horror. To think that there would be a girl who would want to go out with you.
That is quite rude.
You don't actually have a girlfriend, right? You're lying.
I thought this might happen, so I showed Kohinata a picture I'd taken with my cousin who's 1 year younger than me, but...
Oh, she's cute. She has a good figure, too.
Right? She's 1 year younger than me, so she kinda looks up at me, you know? Well, I find that kinda cute.
He is bragging about his girlfriend.
But whether I have a girlfriend or not has nothing to do with you, right?
That is kind of true, but it also does have something to do with me.
What? What do you mean?
Well, that is
so...
What? Why are you crying all of a sudden?
Because I had liked you for so long, Seiya!
What?
Why didn't you tell me that you had a girlfriend?
Wait a minute, you like me?
That's right. Why didn't you notice that?
Hold on, you had been acting so cold towards me and glaring at me all the time. How could I have noticed? So it seems that in the end, she had not hated me, but actually liked me. And apparently, there was a turning point where she decided not to act in such a cute manner. It was on the day I'd helped Kohinata from her troublesome fans.
Oh, are you the one from yesterday?
Oh, you're the one from yesterday. We go to the same school then, huh?
This must be destiny. My name is Asahi Kohinata.
Oh, I see.
Well, I would like to repay you for your kindness yesterday.
No, it's fine.
Huh? A kind of cold attitude.
Rather, please don't meddle into my affairs. Yesterday was just by chance.
But it is a fact that you helped me, even if it was just by chance.
It's natural to help someone who needs it, right?
That is very cool.
No, it's the same as helping a dog or a cat that lives around here.
Dog, cat, I am a human and a nationally popular idol as well.
If you understood me, then please walk a little further away from me. I don't want people around here to think that I'm friends with a nationally popular idol.
How cold! But I should thank you properly.
The day after that,
I baked some cookies as my thank you gift to you.
I told you that I didn't need to be thanked. I don't like when people do things like this for me.
Huh? I understand. I will not have anything to do with you anymore, so please just accept this.
Okay, but is it alright for me to share with other people as well?
Please do as you like. It is no longer mine.
That is how the impression she had of me became worse and worse. But soon after that...
What? You got cookies from Asahina?
Yeah, do you want some?
Yeah, cookies made by a popular idol are incredible.
So he plans to brag about it to his friend after all.
But is this really alright? You got it from Asahina, right?
That's fine. If I don't do this, then she'll be in trouble.
Wait, why?
When we were making our way back to school, there was a guy with a camera behind her.
What? I didn't realize that.
She's being watched by many common people. If a strange rumor got started on the internet or something, then she would have trouble continuing her idol activities, right? If someone found out that I was the only one who got these cookies, then it would become a rumor.
That makes sense. People would think that Asahina's interested in you, huh?
Right, so it's better that I share the cookies with you.
But wouldn't your reputation go down when people find out that you had given those cookies to your friend? Even though you got it especially from Asahina?
That's fine. Unlike her, who's working as an idol, I have nothing to lose.
Well, then it can't be helped. If something happens, then I'll take on the blame for it too.
I was careless and stupid for thinking that it was destiny and getting all excited. He was acting cold towards me, or so I thought. But he was actually trying to protect me.
In the end, no strange rumors spread around, and the time passed by peacefully.
Seiya, you have no interest in idols, right?
That's right, not at all.
I just happen to have my group's album and a concert ticket, but, do you want them?
No, I don't need them.
Have at least some interest.
But I did see on the news that the national tour was decided.
What?
You're becoming more and more popular. Good luck.
You are usually cold, but you come out with such words and touch my heart. Goodness.
From there, Kohinata climbed up the stairs to become a top idol. For Kohinata, this was a good thing and also a bad thing. The more popular she became, the more attention she received as Asahina. On the other hand, her individual freedom as Asahi Kohinata was being taken away. Idols were forbidden from being involved in romantic relationships, and according to her, that's how she felt more and more distant from me.
And regarding me taking a break from my idol activities, I've told my management office that I plan to gradually fade out from the scene and then quit.
You've worked so hard up until now. Are you really okay with giving it all up?
For me, there is something more important than that. I like you, Seiya Kagetsuki. I want to be in a relationship with you without having to hide it. So, although I feel bad for my fans who are supporting me, I wanted to go out with you and quit being an idol.
Kohinata.
But to think you had a girlfriend!
Oh no, what should I do? Look, I am thankful that you're choosing me by sacrificing your career, but... Kohinata?
What is it?
This is too much pressure.
How terrible! Don't say such a thing!
Well, it really is too much pressure. Don't throw away your career just for someone like me.
It's not too much pressure on you! I am serious about this! Oh, or is it really too much pressure?
Yes, it is. Why did you want to become an idol to begin with?
That's because I thought it would be nice to have people who became happy if I sing and dance.
Do you think that you were able to achieve that goal?
Yes, I think so.
If you are not entirely convinced by that, it means that you're still in the process of realizing your goal, right? Isn't there something you still want to do? Do you really want to give up in the middle of what you started just for a guy like me?
But you have a girlfriend, right?
That was all made up. That girl's my cousin, sorry.
What? Why did you lie to me?
It's because you were being annoying about me not being popular with girls, you know? It was troublesome for me.
Troublesome!
But it doesn't mean that I don't like that part of you.
What?
Isn't it fine? It seems like Asahi Kohinata as opposed to the idol Asahina.
Don't say it like you know what you're talking about. But if you don't have a girlfriend, then you could go out with me?
No, I will not.
Why? You don't like me then, after all?
That's not it, but I don't want to see you give up in the middle of your goal. I want to see you pursue your dream to the furthest point that you could reach.
But I don't know how many years that would take.
I told you before, I don't mind being unpopular with the girls. With my introverted character, I'll probably continue being unpopular. So I'll wait until you're convinced that you've given all you can as an idol.
What?
It doesn't matter how many years it takes. You can pursue it to the point that you're convinced by it, okay? And at that point, if you still like me, then you can let me know.
What will you do if I end up liking someone else in the meantime?
It doesn't matter, is what I would like to say, but I wouldn't like that.
No, that would not happen. I will not end up liking anyone else aside from you, Seiya.
I see, then I feel relieved. So that is how we decided not to go out with each other. But I did make one promise. I don't have interest in idols, but I will support Asahi Kohinata, who's working hard as an idol. But then again, this was a sly promise, because I had already been her fan.
Dude, I heard that Asahina is retracting her statement to take a break from her idol activities. I wonder what happened.
Who knows?
Don't you have any interest in such things? Why are you grinning like that?
It's nothing.
Say, what are you listening to? Seiya, are you listening to me? Hey!
But during class, I still have some troubled moments. What is it, Mochizuki? Sorry, it's nothing. I think that this happened before. Don't yell in a strange voice like that during class, alright? What is it, Kohinata? I like you very much. You could tell me that in your own voice, you know. Wait, it would be embarrassing to actually hear that. That's how my secret relationship with Kohinata continues, until the day that she becomes the top idol and retires.
My name is Saki Namba. It's my pleasure to meet all of you. I'll be doing my studies alongside you from now on, so I hope we can get along with one another. I look forward to being able to get to know you more deeply.
I, Tetsuya Shido, had a transfer student join my class. Her beauty was such that everyone she passed couldn't help but turn their heads. She had such a gentle smile on her face as she stood in front of the whole class, just like you'd imagine a saint would. I can't imagine anyone not falling in love with her.
You're going to sit beside Shido, the guy who's staring blankly at us right now.
There's currently an empty seat next to me. This will probably be Namba's seat from now on.
Shido, Tetsuya!
Huh?
What? Why the hell is she waving at Tetsuya?
But if she knows his name, don't tell me the two of them are friends!
I suppose you could call us that. We're actually exes.
Huh?
I'm Tetsuya's ex-girlfriend.
Huh?
Is this true, Tetsuya?
No, it's not!
Well, maybe Tetsuya has forgotten about me by now.
What on earth does she think she's saying? What she said made it impossible for me to deny her claim. If I deny it and I say that I don't know what she's talking about, I'll just be that ultimate jerk that threw his ex-girlfriend to the back of his mind the moment they broke up.
That's enough. Just take your seat for now, Number. I know you all have questions to ask, but do it during break time. If you're too noisy, I'm the one to get scolded by all your other teachers.
It's my fault. Suddenly seeing him after so long, I'm afraid I got a little overexcited. Let's get along well, Tetsuya.
Sure. What if I don't want to? I did find her attractive at first, but that doesn't mean I resent the whole mess that she created for me. I wonder what will become of my high school life in the future. During class, here, Namba.
Huh?
While the teacher's back was turned, I passed her a folded piece of paper. Can I talk alone with you during lunch break? I would like to know the true meaning behind your actions today. After she read my letter, she passed one back to me in the same way.
Of course. When we have lunch break, I'll take my lunchbox along with me to meet you. Where should we have this meeting?
As an answer to her question, I simply wrote back, on the rooftop. When lunch break came, sorry to call you out like this, but if I don't do this, I'll never be able to get you alone.
Don't worry, I understand.
Great, thank you. If you don't mind, I'm gonna get straight into it.
Shall we eat while we talk? We both brought our lunches along after all.
You have a point. So, why did you say that you were my ex-girlfriend? Even though the fact that you knew my name means that we've at least met somewhere before, but I don't recognize you at all. It's not that I don't remember you, it's that I really have zero memory of you. Someone like you, I'd remember if I'd seen you before.
You're not wrong. Saying that we haven't met before is true, in a way. But saying that we've met before is also not true.
What do you mean?
I mean, that's not unreasonable for you to think that you don't know me. At the same time, it's also possible for me to know you.
What is this girl saying? Can you tell it to me in a more easily understandable way?
It's so fun if I give too much away.
But I mean, your fun is causing me a hell of a lot of trouble. Frankly, it's more annoying than anything to me.
Then, can you please answer one question? Have you ever had a girlfriend in the past?
That's... no, I haven't.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yeah, no girlfriend. It's true that I haven't had a girlfriend before, I'm just naturally bad at talking to girls, and I've never really been involved with any girls in a significant way.
I see. So, it was just a game to you then.
What was? What game is she talking about?
The fact that you suddenly disappeared without a trace. Was it because you didn't take our relationship seriously from the beginning?
I have no idea what she's trying to say, but from her expression I saw how angry she was. That was what told me that she wasn't just pulling my leg. Do I really know her from somewhere? But disappeared without a trace? I never moved houses or anything like that. I really don't get what you're trying to say. We've never met before, right?
Not in real life, no.
Real life? I finally understood what she was saying. I did indeed have a girlfriend a long time ago. Let's see, it was during my middle school years from my first year to around middle school of my third year. At that time, I was a gaming addict. For the purpose of raising my overall stats, I became an in-game couple with a friend who I was on pretty good terms with. But that was... well, I only got together with her for the stats. Could you be Hime?
Yes, I am. I see you finally remembered.
Finally remembered? I thought I'd never meet you in the real life. And we might have been a couple in the game, but that was only because I wanted to raise my stats.
You were the one who asked me to be your girlfriend, and you made no mention of stats or anything else. That's why, at least in my mind, we were actually dating.
Was that what happened?
It was! Even the members of the guild we belonged to all said that we seemed like a real couple.
Now that I think about it, we were teased by our guild members all the time. But if they said you guys seemed just like a real couple, then they should have known that we weren't actually dating. It's just that back then, the couple feature had just been added to the game and there were lots of people becoming couples solely to up their stats. Maybe that's why I didn't bring up the stat thing when I asked Hime to become a couple with me, because I thought she would just know.
Huh? So she thought that we were dating the whole time?
You gave me the shock of my life, you know. You told me that you were gonna quit the game. And when I asked you what happened to us, you told me that I could just find another partner to couple with.
I quit the game because my exams were coming up and my parents forbid me from playing.
And about the couple thing, I agree that what I said was rude. I'm sorry.
I didn't think that such a big misunderstanding could come out of a game, but it was my fault for not being more clear about my intentions when asking her to become a couple with me. If she was hurt because of my actions, it's only right for me to apologize to her.
I should be saying sorry too. The truth is, it's normal that you wouldn't recognize me. I understand that I was being unreasonable.
Namba?
But you're my first love. Even though I never saw your face, I fell in love with your personality. That's why I was really happy when you asked to be a couple with me. And I wanted to continue being together for as long as possible, even if it was only in a game.
I see. Sorry.
For that reason, in order to meet you in person and talk to you directly, I used all the connections and money I had to track you down.
Wait, what?
Although I finally managed to convince my father to let me transfer schools, when I heard that you're bad at talking to girls, I thought you might just end up avoiding me like every other girl. In that case, even if I created a little bit of a troubling situation for you, I came up with the idea of saying I was your ex-girlfriend in front of everyone. So you'd have no choice but to approach me yourself. You were the one who dumped me after all, so what I was doing is just payback. At least that's how I justified it to myself.
That's right. I only just realized when she said it. I never gave her any hint of my actual face or my real name in the game, so how did she find me? According to what she told me, she probably investigated me using the extensive power of money. But a normal person wouldn't be able to do something like this. She is most likely the daughter of a rich family or something, and the fact that she went as far as tracking down a partner that she had only met in-game, and being so set on finding me that she actually transferred schools. On top of that, that little glimpse into her obsessive stalker dark side seems like I've gotten myself involved with a pretty troublesome girl. So anyway, what do you want me to do?
Huh? That's,
Why aren't you saying anything?
I want to get back together with you.
I see, so that's what she's after. It sort of looked to me like she felt a bit bitter over what I did and was just looking for some kind of a compensation or something. But to think that she wants to get back together... I'm sorry, but I can't. To tell the truth, I'd normally jump on a chance like this if I was asked out by such a pretty and fragile-looking girl, but I don't feel like I'd be able to handle her. I can't be too complacent. I'm only a normal guy after all.
Why not? Which part of me do you not like? Please tell me, I'll fix it.
That's not... I
really do like you, Tetsuya. I'll put in the effort to make you like me too, if you just tell me how.
This girl, she's a troublesome one for real. The thing is, even if we've known each other for a long time in the game, the fact is that this is the first time we're seeing each other in real life, right? Isn't it a little too much to expect us to just suddenly start dating? We should at least get to know each other better first.
Get to know each other better. I see.
Phew, oh my god, did that do the trick?
I understand now. It's just as you said, Tetsuya. I'll do my best so that you fall in love with me. Now then, I'll be returning to my classroom.
Okay. That was easier than I thought. Recalling the darkness that I'd seen from earlier on, I felt a little off about how easily she'd withdrawn. But she's also a pretty honest girl too, so maybe I just got through to her? At least that was my hope.
I'm Saki Nanba, and I'll be in your care from now on. It's good to see you again.
For some reason, she came over to my house, and what she said don't tell me she's planning to stay here. What's going on, Namba?
In order for you to get to know me better, I thought the best thing to do would be to live together for a while. When I made the request to your mother, she readily agreed.
Seriously, Mom?
I mean, she's adorable, and she seems like a good girl. There's no reason to refuse, right?
You're kidding me. She got an in with my mother to get to me?
He'll be staying in the same room as Tetsuya, okay?
Wait, you can't be serious!
This is Saki's request. I already talked to her parents on the phone, and they said it's fine as long as she's responsible about it.
This is weird. Why is everyone around me an enemy?
It's all right, Tetsuya. I won't do a thing until I have your acceptance.
Really? I don't trust her even a little bit. As if it's not enough that she looked me up and transferred to my school, she also laid a trap for me in the form of my own mom. I won't be surprised by anything she does at this point. For now, I showed her to my room.
So this is Tetsuya's room. I'm in awe.
She was just as excited as I was worried. Are you sure you want to stay in my room?
Of course, and we're gonna sleep together too.
She's acting like we're already dating!
Are you sure you've thought this through?
For someone like you, the most effective thing to do is to progress quickly and consistently. That's what my personal maid told me, and I also thought that it would be the best way to help you get to know me better.
So that maid is the real mastermind.
For better or for worse, Namba's personality is pure and naive. That's why whatever the people around her say, she believes them wholeheartedly. I was worried that she'd easily be tricked by people with not so good intentions. No, that maid might already be leading her by the nose. But now that she's staying with me...
Do you want to play games together, Tetsuya?
We originally managed to hit it off because we had common interests, and we always had fun talking to each other as well.
You're being mean.
All's fair in love and war.
If that's how it's going to be, take this.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm petting you.
Now you're the one being mean.
I'm just giving you some tender love and cares. What's so mean about that?
In this way, I actually was enjoying my time with her, and even though I complain a whole lot, I have to admit that she's really cute. Her smug expression shows how honest she is, but I find that cute too. But staying with her comes with its own set of troubles.
Tetsuya, say
I said I would do it myself.
But I want to feed you.
She keeps feeding me food in front of my mom.
Good night.
Do you think you can stop hugging my arm to your chest? My heart's beating so fast I can't even fall asleep.
It's just once in a while.
But you do this every night. And she clings to me when we go to bed every night. My heart rate probably hasn't slowed down this entire time. As I got used to spending my days like this, that's it, I give up. I finally realized that I was fighting a losing battle.
Huh? Were we playing some kind of game?
Although the person in question didn't even register her own victory. I've been defeated by your passion, okay? I've fallen in love with you too, I guess.
Really?
I wouldn't joke about this.
So you're serious?
Yeah, I want to go out with you.
I'm so happy. I've dreamed about this for so long.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
I don't mind. You chose me in the end after all.
There's actually been no signs of Saki's obsessive tendencies lately. It's most likely that they go dormant when I show genuine interest in her, so I have no need to be scared anymore. As for what happened when we finally started dating...
Wrong again! Didn't I teach you this yesterday?
Sorry!
Do your best, Tetsuya.
In order to become worthy of taking over the Namba conglomerate, I had to undergo rigorous training from Saki's personal maid. Somehow, with the support of my adorable girlfriend, I've been managing to hang in there, but man, that maid's a real monster. Your maid, are you sure she doesn't hate me for taking you away from her?
She's just being stricter with you now, so you don't suffer in the future. But if you can't handle it, I could speak to her for you.
No, it's fine. I have to work hard now so I can give you an easy life down the road.
Tetsuya, thank you.
No matter how difficult it is, if it means that Saki will always be happy and carefree, then I have no choice but to do it. For the sake of my cute girlfriend, I steeled myself to endure more of that monster's torturous lessons. Screw you, maid.
When I started high school, I had one goal. Masato, wanna go grab some snacks together? Yeah. Can you get me a yakisoba pan and coffee with cream, please? How are you gonna just casually try to get me to go on an errand? Live a peaceful life surrounded by my friends. But...
I want to have your baby.
Baby? What? One day, My peaceful daily life was suddenly ruined. By the way, this beautiful girl is one of my seniors. She never lies, and she's always super serious. So how did this happen, you might ask? I'm Masato Okudera. I'm just your average high school freshman. The one thing that sets me apart from other high school students is that I was raised by my grandfather. My grandfather's family owns a dojo, and I've been taking private lessons from him ever since I was a little kid. But I quit training. To be honest, I'm a total wimp. I don't like pain. Grandpa says his back's been bothering him lately. Maybe I'll help clean the dojo today. I won't take over as the heir, but I should at least return the favor.
You're being persistent.
Huh? That voice. It's coming from over there. Isn't that the ace of the sophomore basketball team? And the girl is Yayoi Itsukushima. She's 1 year my senior and the vice captain of the women's judo club. She's seen as a cool girl since she's always calm, strong-willed, and well-spoken. She's also popular among both men and women due to her good looks. Yayoi, go out with me!
For the millionth time, no.
I refuse to give up!
That's exactly why. You're so annoying.
All right then. I'll score 5 3-pointers for you at the game the day after tomorrow.
I don't care how many 3-pointers you score. I'm not going out with you.
You never know. You might change your mind. So come to the game.
Don't just decide my schedule on the spur of the moment.
The basketball team senpai has a strong mentality, but Yayoi senpai is pretty tough too. Yayoi senpai is a 2-time national champion in judo. Rumor has it she only goes out with guys who are stronger than her. In a way, the basketball team senpai is powerful, but she's probably only interested in guys who are physically stronger than her. Anyway, it's none of my business, so I should probably let them be, but the situation seems quite serious.
I said no.
I know you're just acting indifferent. You can show me how you really feel, you know? What are you laughing about? Read the room, man.
If you keep being persistent, I'll...
I agree. It's not good to be pushy. Huh? Who the heck are you? First year, Masato Okudera. I'm actually a big fan of yours. Huh? You're a fan of mine? Yes, that's why, as a fan, I'm surprised that you're so picky about women. I see. That's true. Thanks for the wake-up call. He's so simple. Okudera, come see my game the day after tomorrow. I'll score 2 3-pointers for you. No need. Also, why did you set the bar lower for me? See ya! Yeah. I wish you the best of luck. All right. Well, if you'll excuse me.
Wait just a minute.
Yes? Something wrong?
Why did you interfere?
I just thought it would be better.
I'm stronger than I look. I could have handled it.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't ask for your help, and I don't need you to protect me.
Correct. I was actually trying to save the basketball guy. Then I'll leave you to it.
Wait, I'm not done talking to you.
I slipped out of her arms and left. I was relieved that everything ended peacefully, but...
What was that? I was about to grab him by the shoulders, but he managed to slip away. There's no doubt about it. He must be a martial artist.
The next day, during lunchtime... Masato! Someone was searching for you in the hallway. Me? Who? You know, Yayoi Itsukushima senpai? The famous cool sophomore? Huh?
There you are. I came to give you this.
A letter?
Be sure to read it. Bye.
What is that? A love letter? Doesn't look like it. It's a challenge to a duel. What, like the one with the monster cards? I think you're thinking of Duel Monsters. I like that it's old school and easy to read, but what a pain. And so, I had no choice but to go to the dojo after school that day. Is Yayoi senpai here?
Yes, I've been waiting for you.
What did you mean by duel?
About that. Do you know any martial arts?
Well, I did learn some jujitsu from my grandfather.
I see. It's not easy to learn those moves, right? You train a lot, correct?
No, I work out twice a week for about half an hour each time.
As in distance learning?
I'm the type to study efficiently. I don't like the idea of practicing every day.
How can you say that in front of me who practices every day? Lying is second nature to you, huh?
Huh? Lie?
You lied yesterday too when you chased away the boy from the basketball team, right?
Yeah, that was a lie. I don't have the slightest interest in that guy.
No need to be so harsh. He's 100% an idiot, but he's not a bad guy.
I think your words are even worse. Anyways, the end justifies the means. I may have lied before, but I'm telling the truth when I say I don't work out.
Yes, and I'd like to put that to the test and see how good you are.
Do you happen to know the phrase, muscle for brains?
Certainly. I don't care what you call me. I want to fight you hand to hand.
I'm sure I won't be a match for you.
Just try.
Okay. Jiu-jitsu and judo are similar, but they're not the same. However, I don't think she'd understand even if I tried to explain. In the end, I had to borrow a judo outfit and fight her. Judo uniforms smell pretty bad, don't they?
Are you passive-aggressively saying that I stink?
Not at all. You give off a sweet floral scent.
Thanks, but I don't recommend saying such things to girls.
Just a heads up, I'm good at pinning.
I'm hoping those words hold no deeper meaning.
So if anything happens during this play, it was an accident, okay?
You are aware that when using words like play and pinning, it makes you sound suspicious, right? Also, don't call judo match play.
Alrighty. Whenever you're ready then.
Ugh, you're not in a stance.
This is the stance of our dojo.
Alright, I won't hold back.
Yayoi-senpai jumped at me, so I just threw her down.
Huh? Hang on a second. How did you manage to toss me down before I could even grab you?
I told you I'm no match for you.
How did you do that?
No clue. All I did was copy my grandpa.
Are you a genius?
Maybe?
Let's do it again. Rematch.
But I'm tired from studying.
Please, just one more time.
I couldn't refuse Yayoi's passionate invitation, so we decided to go another round. I can't tell you how many times I flung Yayoi-senpai around. It was probably at least 20 times. At one point, I wondered if she was born to be tossed around. I got so bored that I began to think about other things, such as today's dinner, what was on TV, or the upcoming test. Sometime later...
Why? I've dedicated my entire life to judo. While all the girls around me had boyfriends or followed their favorite celebs, I trained hard. So why can't I win?
That's because you're super weak, Yayoi-senpai. You didn't know that?
Stop laughing! How dare you call me weak? I won the national championship twice, you know.
Alright, sorry. Well, I'm going home now. Now that I'd shown her what I'm capable of, I was confident she'd leave me alone. However, Yayoi-senpai started approaching me every day.
Is Okudera here? Let's go again.
What the? Yayoi-senpai? You're so lucky, Masato. Wish I could get with a beautiful girl like her. Every day's becoming more and more troublesome, and I'm constantly running away.
Okudera, why are you running?
Because you're chasing after me!
Stop running!
Yayoi-senpai has been pestering me like this. Man, she must really have a thing for you. What gave you that impression? It's not just me. The whole school's talking about you two, you know? That Yayoi, the cool girl, is after you because she has eyes for you? Why don't you stop running away and face her properly? I'm sure she's serious about you. Running away after doing the deed is the worst thing you can do as a man, you know? You're right, in a way. But that's not what happened. And like that, my life continued to get chaotic. So in order to regain my normal life, I decided to have another match with Yayoi-senpai. If I win, please stop challenging me.
Fine, I promise to not challenge you anymore. However, I am not inept. Up until today, I've been analyzing your every move and...
Anyway, I threw her down.
Hey, I was still speaking!
I figured you'd be at it for a while, so I thought I'd just attack.
You don't just throw people just because you can.
The outcome of our fair fight.
All right already. I'll settle down and have your baby.
Huh? Why?
Right? We need to get married first. I like a Shinto wedding.
I'm still at a loss here.
I'm not Christian, so... but wedding dresses are beautiful too.
No, why are we talking about babies and marriage all of a sudden?
I don't have a choice. It's our family tradition. I must marry the person who is able to beat me.
What is this, the 90s?
I honestly don't know.
And how are you okay with it?
Honestly, I don't mind. It works for me.
What do you mean?
I want to be with someone stronger than me.
Then go marry a gorilla, why don't you? Anyway, I won, so please, stop challenging me.
Yes, I'll keep my promise. I won't challenge you anymore, so please marry me.
What? I must have tossed her around so much that she lost a few screws. Anyway, Yayoi came to me again and...
Masato, I made lunch. Let's eat it together.
No, thank you. The exit's right there. Please, leave.
Yeah?
So I continued to treat her coldly. Hey, don't you feel sorry for her? I'm the one you should feel sorry for, you know? A gorgeous senpai made you a lunchbox and yet you... Don't let her looks fool you. That woman is dangerous. That being said, I can't just leave things as they are. So what should I do?
Why not just go out with Yayoi-senpai?
That isn't an option.
Why? She's good at doing house chores and she is earnest, you know?
I'm sure she is, but... Oh, it's you. What do you think you're doing?
Looks like I've been found out.
I question your sanity for believing you wouldn't be found out.
You look troubled, so I found it hard to approach you.
Then please, leave me alone.
Is it because of me?
Yes, exactly.
So you've finally fallen in love with me.
No, just the opposite. Please, stop your delusions. My peaceful life has been disrupted because of you, you know?
What do you mean?
Everyone around me appears to be misunderstanding. What are you going to do about this?
I see. I'm sorry about that. But lately, when I think about you, my heart gets all hot and fluttery. If I had to give a name to this feeling, I love you, Okudera.
That's cute and all, but I'd say her love deviation value is about 30. How can you love someone after being thrown to the ground? Yayoi-senpai has dedicated her life to judo, which means she most likely buried her need for love deep within her heart. So when I threw her to the ground, the impact must have released her desire all at once. In other words, her family's tradition of marrying someone stronger than oneself, along with me, who's stronger than her by throwing her to the ground, ignited her love. Which means the only way to get Yayoi to give up on me is... I got an idea!
About how you're going to propose to me?
No!
You didn't have to respond so quickly. That hurts.
Yayoi-senpai? Why don't you come over to my place next time?
Huh? Don't tell me you mean that. I don't think my heart is ready. All right, let's go. When should I stop by?
What's with the bright red face? Well, whatever. If Yayoi-senpai becomes stronger than me, then she won't bother me anymore, right? If that's the case, then I'll get my grandpa to teach her Okudera Jujitsu. I'm going to turn Yayoi-senpai into the strongest primate beast in the world.
Okudera, I like your enthusiasm, but please go easy on me.
I picked up Yayoi-senpai from the station on our day off.
What do you think of this outfit? I don't wear this kind of clothes very often, so it's kind of uncomfortable. I wonder if it suits your tastes?
God damn it, she's so cute. I'm going to introduce you to my grandpa today.
You're going to make me meet your family on our first date? So assertive. Any normal person would be taken aback by this, you know?
It's not a date. Don't worry. I think she's got the wrong idea. But I'll just take her to visit Grandpa and see what happens. I took her to our dojo. Grandpa, I brought Yayoi-senpai. Oh, well done. Sorry, my boy. But can you go get some snacks for the tea? I forgot to buy some. Okay, I'll be right back then. So, Miss Yayoi, what is your friendship with our Masato?
I would like to say that I am his fiancé, but he's still in denial.
Seems he is still haunted by his mother.
Masato's mother?
Yes. Masato's father died from an illness, so he was raised by his mother.
I see.
But his mother got into an accident as well.
What? Then...
Well, you see, she accidentally fell in love with someone else, and they eloped.
Huh?
She was a woman before she was a mother.
I'm sorry, but I don't really want to know the details.
Well, here's the thing. Masato has kind of an aversion to women. I take it he flung you with no mercy, didn't he?
Yes, dozens of times.
To do such a thing and still have them like you back. What a lucky fellow he is. However, he's a hard one to catch. I'm sure there are ways to sway him, but...
How do I make him swoon?
Simple. Become stronger than him and make him listen to you. So, what do you think? Why not join our dojo?
Gladly. I'd like to apply for Masato.
So clingy. Very clingy. This is great. I've secured a wife for Masato. Good job, me! Grandpa had persuaded her to join our dojo by the time I returned from my errand. Since when did our standard uniform become a maid outfit? It's Grandma's old outfit. You used to make Grandma wear that? Putting jokes aside, since Yayoi-senpai joined, I had no choice but to show up at the dojo every day.
This time, I will get you.
Yeah. Come at me anytime. With these two, the dojo is safe. But man...
Damn it!
Man, you really are weak. You're so weak, it's concerning.
You don't have to go easy on me, but at least be nice to me.
My grandson is a genius, and he's relentless.
I'm definitely going to win and become your wife.
I'm definitely going to make you stronger than me, so that you'll give up on me. I'm going to get back my peaceful life. Well, I'm sure they'll get together eventually. Thereafter, the Okudera became known across the world as Japan's strongest jujitsu school. The heir was born not long after, but that's a story for another time. The girl was crying. Her back arched and her shoulders shook. Her little body appeared to be struggling hard to keep herself from crying. Are you alright?
Big brother, who are you?
Oh, my name is Teruya Nagai.
I'm Anko.
Huh?
My name, Anko.
I see. It's great that you know how to introduce yourself.
I'm great?
Yes. I think you're very admirable.
Happy.
So, what are you doing here?
It's a secret.
I see. But shouldn't you go home soon?
I don't want to go home alone.
Then how about I walk you home?
Okay.
Good girl.
Anko is a good girl?
Yes, a very good girl.
I'm so happy.
With just a few steps, I was able to locate Anko's house. As I pressed the doorbell, the sound of hurried footsteps grew louder and louder, and then the door opened with a bang.
Anko? Sissy! Anko, my goodness, where have you been?
She was in a vacant lot nearby.
A vacant lot? Wait, Huh? Nagakin?
Good evening, Saito-san. The girl who appeared before me was my classmate, Azuki Saito.
Did you know that Anko is my sister?
No way. She was crying.
What?
She was crying in an empty lot, so I couldn't just leave her there.
We've never really talked much, but you're rather nice, Nagai-kun.
Not really. I think this is normal.
Really?
It's not something to be praised about. It's something anyone can do.
No, I'm sure it's because of the way you think that you were able to act in that manner.
You think so?
I know so.
Sis, Kelly!
Oh, I'm sorry. She must have been heavy.
No, I'm not.
What's not?
I'm light, not heavy at all.
Of course. You're a girl as light as a feather.
Mew.
Well, I'll get going now.
Big brother is going home?
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Nagai-kun?
Yeah?
I'll thank you later.
There's no need for that. It was nothing.
But it was a big deal to me, so I want to thank you. No good?
Then I'll look forward to it.
Yeah. See you tomorrow.
Ah, well that was a surprise. I had no idea she was Saito-san's sister, and she knew my name. Like she said, we're classmates, but I've never spoken to her before. However, I've been interested in her ever since I entered the school, and I'm not the only one. Saito-san is beautiful and kind. In other words, a very attractive woman who naturally attracts the eyes of many men. I'm sure there won't be another opportunity to talk to her again. As it turned out, my words of doubt were instantly betrayed the next day. A convenient turn of events for me.
Good morning, Nagai-kun.
Good morning, Saito-san?
Yep, Azuki Saito in the flesh. What's wrong? Your face is red.
It's nothing.
Oh? Well, if you say so.
So what's up?
You've already forgotten about it?
About what?
I said I wanted to thank you, remember? There isn't much I can offer, but would you like to have lunch with me?
I'd love to.
Really? Great. Why did you buy bread?
Because you said let's eat lunch together.
Yes, and that I want to thank you. You're always eating bread from the store, so I made you lunch.
Your homemade food?
Of course. My family isn't that well off, so this was all I could make. But I'm confident. I'm sure it's better than the store-bought bread.
I'm allowed to eat it?
Yes, that's what I've been saying the whole time. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a reward.
No, it's just... having lunch with you is more than enough for me.
Why would that be a reward?
It's a huge reward, isn't it?
You're an odd one, aren't you? Oh well, here, please have some. But the bread would go to waste, huh? What should we do?
Don't worry. I'll have it for dinner tonight.
Oh, if that's the case, okay. I recommend the egg rolls.
Thank you for the food.
Bon appetit! So, how is it?
It's delicious. I've never had egg rolls like this.
So dramatic. But I'm glad it suits your palate. I guess I'll dig in too. Oh, yeah, I did a good job.
The rice ball's good too.
I made chicken fried rice too. Boys like those, right?
I do.
Hey, seriously though, thank you so much for yesterday.
You don't have to thank me anymore. You made such a wonderful meal. Thank you. How's Anko, by the way?
Oh, she's fine. She's really energetic. She said she wants to see you again.
I see. Then maybe in the near future she can.
Really?
If it's okay with you, of course.
Of course. To tell you the truth, she was pretty down after you left. She seems to have taken a liking to you.
That's nice to hear.
Hey, could you play with her again?
If you don't mind, I'd love to. Anko's a good girl.
Oh, thank you.
What? Hand?
Hand?
You're holding my hand?
Oh, sorry. I'm sure you didn't like that.
It's not that, but...
So, how about you come over after school today?
And so, after lunch, we even agreed to go home together after school. All thanks to Anko-chan.
Sissy and... Big brother from yesterday! Were you being good? Uh-huh. Anko's a good girl, right?
Yes, you are.
All right, let's go say bye to the teacher. Okay. Is brother coming with us? Yep, he agreed to come along. Yay! Big brother, carry me! No, I'll carry you. No, I want bro. No, Anko.
It's all right. Come here.
Yay! What are we gonna play when we get home, Big Brother? Big Brother is busy, so we can't make him stay. What?
I really don't mind. What do you want to play?
Yay! Oh, are you sure? You can just say no.
No, really. I don't mind at all.
Okay, if you insist. Well, then you should at least eat dinner with us. We're having curry today. Do you like curry?
I love curry. In the end, they invited me to supper. I began visiting Saito-san's house on a regular basis after that. Hi, I'm back.
Welcome back! Thank you for your hard work.
Uh-huh. Thank you very much.
Dinner's ready!
I would read books to Anko and play house with her.
Next horsey!
Okay, up you go.
Thank you!
Careful not to fall off.
Okay.
Nice reply.
Dinner is ready, you two.
All right, let's go eat.
Okay. I'm really sorry you have to watch her. You must be tired.
Nah, it's good exercise.
I really appreciate it. When you're around, Anko is in a good mood and I can get the chores done. Oh, come on, Anko, you're spilling. Show your brother your good side. Uh-huh. And you spilled again. Come on, say ha. It's good. Really? Oh, I'm glad.
Saito-san, you're amazing.
Why do you say that?
You take care of Anko and do all the housework.
Well, I wouldn't say I'm amazing. I just do it because I have to. My father actually ran away.
What?
He went into debt about a year ago, so my mother's been working part-time and doing her best. That's why I try my best to help her out. I really want to hang out with everyone after school, and sometimes I find Anko bothersome. But we're family. It can't be helped.
Saito-san.
Besides, lately I've been feeling positive.
Why is that?
Well, it's because you're here with me. So, thank you. This is a little embarrassing, huh?
Yeah.
Want seconds?
Yeah, thank you.
Please, eat as much as you like. I owe you after all. Oh, and there's something else I'd like you to do.
Sure. If it's within my power, I'll do it.
Thanks. Then, could you address me by my first name? It's not fair. You call Anko by her first name, but not me. I'm a little jealous. Well, not jealous, but, what am I saying?
So do you want me to call you by your given name?
Exactly.
Okay. Azuki-san.
Yes, Teruya-kun?
Teruya?
Well, I figure it wouldn't be fair if I just kept calling you by your last name. Of course, I'll stop if you don't like it.
Oh, no, not at all. If anything, it makes me happy.
You like it?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. There was a sweetness in the air between us. Then, a few days later, there was an incident. Hey, Anko Saito!
Yes?
Is that guy coming again today?
What guy?
You know, that boy.
You mean Big Brother?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, I love Big Brother.
Love? He's not even your real brother.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does. I bet he'll run away just like your daddy.
Well, why would you say that?
Because it's true.
No, it's not.
Shut up! Don't cry, stupid!
What's wrong, Anko? Why are you crying? He's being mean to me.
Stupid! Stupid! Ouch!
Hey!
Oh no! Run away!
Are you alright, Teruya-kun?
Yeah, I'm fine. What was that all about? That night, I received a phone call from Azuki-san. Hello?
Teruya-kun? Anko is I can't find... I don't know what to do.
Hey, calm down. Take a deep breath.
There's no time.
What's going on? What happened?
Anko is gone.
What do you mean gone? Wasn't she sleeping before I left?
Yes, she was sleeping just a minute ago, but now she's nowhere to be found. She's missing again, and it's getting dark. If anything happens to her,
Just hang on a second. I'll be right there.
Sorry, thank you.
I ran and ran. My legs ached. My lungs felt as if they were going to burst. I ran as fast as I could, ignoring the pain. This is nothing. There are others who are going through far worse. There's no time to waste. I have to get there as fast as I can. I must get to Azuki-san. I'm running through the night to wipe her tears.
I'm sorry to bother you late at night, but you're the only person I can rely on.
It's all right. I'm happy to be able to help you. Let's go find her.
Okay.
Maybe she's in that clearing where she was alone before. I'll show you where it is. That spot carried many memories for Anko of her father. She doesn't remember much about her father, but she recalls secretly playing with him here. She thought that if she waited here, she would hear him call her name again. However, that night, someone else called her name. Someone she loved just as much. Anko! Thank goodness, you were here after all.
Big brother! Anko! Sissy! So foolish! Why did you run off like that? I was so worried.
Because
what?
Because when I woke up, Big Brother was gone. A boy told me that he was gonna leave me just like Daddy did. That's why I thought if I waited here, he'd come back. That's why...
Anko-chan started crying like a baby. Azuki-san, too, cried her heart out. The sisters' tears echoed through the night and disappeared. According to Anko's story, a boy at the daycare told her that I was going to run away like her father. So when she awoke, she was shocked to discover that I was gone. She then went looking for me and waited in the empty lot where we met in the hopes of running into me again. Is she asleep?
Yeah, I think she wore herself out from crying. Teruya-kun, I'm really sorry about today, and thank you.
No problem. More importantly, what should I do about this?
This as in... Oh, this girl.
Anko had fallen asleep while holding onto my shirt tightly.
She really likes Teruya-kun, doesn't she?
I'm flattered. This might be the only time in my life I'll be so popular with a girl.
I don't think so.
Huh?
I know there's at least one more girl who loves you.
You mean...
Yep, that's how it is.
That night, Azuki and I talked non-stop till her mother returned home. Hey, Anko, let's make a promise.
Promise?
I promise to always be at your side, so you don't get lonely.
Forever?
Yep.
Does this mean you'll marry me?
Come again?
Yay, Sissy! I'm gonna marry Big Brother!
Wait a minute, Anko-chan.
Absolutely not. What are you saying?
Huh? Why not?
Because Teruya-kun is mine.
He's yours? No fair! I want him too!
No way. You can't have him.
She's only in kindergarten. There's no need to take her so seriously.
You're being too soft. She's still a girl no matter how old she is. It's important to make things like this clear from the start.
Is that how it's supposed to be?
Yes, that is how it's supposed to be.
Big brother, who do you like more, me or Sissy?
Well...
Hey, you should respond quickly and say me. I can't believe this. Anko, get away from Teryukin.
No!
Relax, you two.
It's your fault for not making things clear.
Anko, you're going to be with Sissy, right? Because you two are family.
Uh-huh.
I also promised to be with your sister. Being with your sister means I'll also be with you. Do you understand? Maybe it's too difficult for you.
I got it.
Huh? Really?
Yeah. In other words, you're two-timing, right?
She grasped the euphemism better than I thought.
Is that how it's going to be?
No, please calm down. Put the knife away. Anko laughed as she watched me get tormented by her sister.
Oh, well, it's fine then. Sissy and brother. No, brother and I will always be together. We will all be together and won't be lonely anymore.
We all laughed together.
When I was in my second year of high school, there was a girl I was really close with. Her name was Fuka Yoshioka, and we met at school. One day, we were walking home together from school.
Tatsuki, will you go out with me?
Oh, I'm sorry. I have no interest in stuff like love or dating.
Oh, I was just kidding around. You didn't have to think about it so seriously.
But what, really?
Yeah, I wouldn't hold it against you if you rejected me, so don't worry about it.
I guess it wasn't such a big deal to her. But I never thought that 3 years later we'd meet again at a group date.
Wait, who was the one who said they had no interest in love or dating?
She said she wouldn't hold a grudge, but obviously she is. Where did the bitterness of youth go? Well, since we're both 20 now, I guess we should have a talk about it. I had to tell her why I rejected her even though I liked her. The events that led to this group date started 5 days ago. I'm Tatsuki Mamiya, a second-year university student. I'm currently working part-time at a family restaurant.
Hey, you! What time do you get off work?
It's 7 p.m.?
Do you want to hang out after?
Sorry, I have plans. I'm beat. It's not that often, but sometimes female customers or girls ask me to hang out. But I'm not so good in social situations or holding conversations. It's not the only reason, but I always just tell them that I have plans and turn them down.
You turned down an invite from a customer again? Must be nice to be so popular.
Ryo-senpai, please don't get involved. Her name is Ryoko Gane. We go to different universities, but she's only a year older than me. She's bright, friendly, and beautiful. For some reason, she always wants to chat with me after work.
Are you still hung up on that girl you rejected in high school?
Yeah, I guess so.
What was her name again?
I know, I've never told you before. Please stop trying to get it out of me.
Dosukoi Hanaka-chan?
What? I definitely don't know any girls with sumo-related names.
What about Yorikiri Kaika-chan?
Why is it all sumo-related? As you can tell, Ryo-senpai is a big fan of sumo.
Don't you think it's kind of youthful to fall in love inside the ring?
I'm not sure youthfulness is the first thing that comes to mind.
That's a good one.
Please don't laugh at yourself.
So anyways, how many girls have you wrestled in the ring with?
I have no idea what that means.
Maybe there's a girl you wrestle with every night.
Japan's national sport is nothing like that. I had no idea if we were talking romance or sumo anymore.
Oh, by the way, are you free this Saturday? I know you are. Come grab a drink with me.
I'm good.
Oh, come on. I'll help you get your mind off that girl.
I'll pass, see ya. That girl, huh? As I walked home, I was thinking about Fuka Yoshioka. It's not easy to forget someone like that. I haven't seen her since high school, but I wonder how she's doing. The next day, a friend from class came up to talk to me.
Tatsuki, are you free this Saturday? You are, right? Do you want to go get some drinks with us?
Stop assuming. Also, you too, huh?
What do you mean, you too?
It's nothing. If it's for drinks, I'll pass.
You always turn me down. It's just drinks. Why don't you come out just once? Anyways, I'll send you the time and place later, so I'll see you there.
And this is how I got roped into going out for drinks. Wait, this is a group date? You know, it was only supposed to be a group of friends, but eventually some girls showed up.
Hey, you tricked me. Oh, you must have heard me wrong. This is just a simple get-together with guys and girls.
Don't leave out important information like that. But the problem wasn't that it was a group date.
You won't go out with me, but you'll go on a group date?
It's not that, I was tricked. For some reason, Rio Senpai was there, but there was a more serious problem. Why is Fuka here? It looks like she's smiling, but her eyes are not. So scary. For some reason, even Fuka Yoshioka, who I rejected in high school, was there. When I rejected her, I told her I had no interest in love or relationships, so it's extremely awkward. There was no good timing to make an excuse to escape, so before I knew it, the group date started.
Okay, now that everyone's here, let's cheers!
Cheers!
Cheers. I was planning to stay quiet and let it pass, but Rio Senpai started talking to me.
Tatsuki-kun, aren't you drinking? Ugh, you're such a killjoy.
Oh yeah, the girl I dumped is here. By the way, why are you here on a group date?
My friends asked me to come because they didn't have enough girls. Oh yeah, I'll introduce you. This is Fuka Yoshioka. She's my junior in the same circle. Nice to meet you. I'm Fuka Yoshioka.
Oh yeah, I'm Tatsuki Mamiya. Nice to meet you. Is she pretending not to know me on purpose?
Fuka-chan says that she wanted to join a group date to fix her broken heart. Yes, I was rejected by a boy from my class in high school. What? No one would reject someone as cute as you. Tell me their initials.
Why initials? Why would she even do that information?
His last name is Mamiya, so TM.
That's basically half my name.
The guy from TM Revolution?
Why would it be a famous singer? What is Team Mamiya Revolution anyways?
So, why did Revolution reject you anyways?
What was the point of asking for my initials? Now they're referring to me as Revolution.
He said that he had no interest in love or dating. What? He totally friend-zoned you. But you know, he could be one of those guys who says that, but then secretly goes on group dates. That's believable. Actually, I'm 100% sure that he does. Oh my gosh, are you psychic or something?
I want to go home. And so, it was as awkward as that the entire time.
That reminds me, you're still hung up on a girl you dumped in high school too, right, Tatsuki-kun?
Gah! Rio Senpai, that story is…
What? Was I not supposed to say anything?
Well, I guess it wouldn't be terrible if it came up. Actually, if I could explain myself, maybe Fuka would finally understand. Well, to be honest, I agreed to come today without knowing it was a group date.
So that's what you meant when you said you were tricked.
Usually I turn down invitations for group dates.
That's true. You always turn down female customers when they hit on you, too. I guess that girl from high school really is that important to you.
Of course.
So, if you like her that much, why did you reject her? Oh my gosh, I want to know too. Me too, me too. I want to hear about your love life.
That's fine, but it's really not that interesting. I guess it was just really bad timing. When I started high school, my father's company went bankrupt and we suddenly became poor. My mom's part-time job wasn't enough to pay the bills, so I had to work too. To be honest, it wasn't a good time to be dating. But I didn't want to give up on going to university. When I was in my third year of high school, my dad finally found a job at a good company. So now we live pretty normal lives. I'm glad that I didn't give up working so that I could continue my education, but on the other hand, I've always been worried about that girl. I couldn't tell by her expressions if Fuka was surprised or understanding about what I was saying. It would have been fine if this concluded everything, but
hard. You're such a good boy, Tatsuki-kin.
Oh, real, senpai?
I'm so moved. You're a hard worker, serious and determined. You're the best kind of boyfriend.
Thank you for that.
So why don't you forget about that girl and go out with me?
What? Did you hear anything I just said? I still have feelings for that girl.
That girl has totally forgotten about you by now and is probably sumo wrestling with someone else.
What does that mean?
If I was your girlfriend, I would make you delicious Chanko hot pot every day.
Miso soup is more than enough.
You can't get strong with just miso soup. Don't be so naive about the world of sumo.
She seems like the kind of person who wants to raise a man to the top into a sumo wrestler.
Rio, that's not fair. I want to be Tatsuki's girlfriend. Me too, me too.
Let's calm down, everyone. Oh no, I just wanted to talk to Fuka, but everyone joined in. Everyone began introducing themselves, saying they wanted to be my girlfriend.
That's not fair, Tatsuki! Group dates are for everyone!
You're the one who was wrong for tricking me in the first place.
That's because you're good with girls. So I was hoping to get your leftovers.
What an ass, that's a horrible reason.
Anyways, Ryo-san,
What? Me?
I'm going to aspire to be a grand champion sumo wrestler. So please make Chanko hot pot for me every day.
This is definitely the wrong time for a confession. If you can even call that one.
At best, I think you could only ever be a third division wrestler.
So mean!
Is that mean? I don't know, but isn't even a third division wrestler impressive? I think. Anyways, it didn't seem like we'd be able to get the group date under control even within an hour. And then, Fuka suddenly stood up and grabbed my arm.
Let's get out of here.
What? Wait!
Fuka-chan, that's the best line to hear at a group date.
And so we left the restaurant as if we were escaping. Thanks for saving me back there. Huh? Are you mad? Fuka, what's wrong?
What do you mean, what's wrong? Why didn't you tell me that your family was going through a hard time in high school?
Well, I guess to protect my pride. I suppose there really was no reason to bring it up.
Your pride?
How was I supposed to tell you that I had no time for you because my family was poor? It's heavy stuff.
Did you think I was the type of girl who cared about money?
No, it's nothing like that.
As a punishment for not telling me, now you have to buy me 10 luxury bags.
So you do care about money?
Of course I'm joking, but I do wish you had told me the truth.
Sorry about that, but it was because I liked you that it was so hard to tell you.
Because I liked you, so I wanted you to feel like you could confide in me.
I see. But didn't you play it off as a joke back then?
That's because I didn't want you to think I was a needy person.
And now?
Now, I want to lock you up for 24 hours and spy on you.
That's not needy, that's scary.
But you know what? I guess we're both needy people. Even at 20 years old, we've both been hung up on a broken heart for 3 years.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Ryo-senpai might say we're sumo grand champions.
That makes sense.
That reminds me, I've been meaning to ask you. Does that mean you like me?
Yeah.
So, I guess the feeling's mutual. I'm glad.
This is kind of embarrassing.
What do you like about me?
When we were in high school, do you remember that everyone treated me like an introvert? You were the only person who was nice to me.
Tatsuki, you thought you were an introvert?
Well, I thought I was.
I think that's a misunderstanding. You were actually really popular amongst the girls.
What, really? I guess I was too busy with everything going on to notice.
It's true. All the boys were jealous of you for it, so that's why they called you an introvert behind your back. All the girls were always talking about how cool and handsome you were.
Got it, thanks for telling me. I'm gonna head back to the group date now.
Seriously? Now you have the confidence? Are you planning to take all the men down now?
I'm joking.
Your eyes aren't joking. Anyways, what I wanted to say was that I was one of those girls that liked you.
And the other girls?
Yeah. Right now is not the time to worry about them.
I wanted to ask just in case.
You're planning on taking down all the guys at our reunion, aren't you? If you're gonna be like this, I really do need to keep you locked up under 24-hour surveillance.
I mean, it depends where.
You're fine with being locked up?
With some conditions, if I have 3 meals a day, a couch, a fridge, and internet, I'll be fine.
I've never heard of someone put under surveillance under their own terms. I feel like I'm becoming yandere.
Please don't. Let's just start dating. And just like that, the bad feelings we had pent up over the past 3 years disappeared, and we started dating. There's no question that we feel the same way about each other, so as long as I don't mess up again, I'll be careful. Yeah, it's school the next Monday. I noticed you guys went off together, so I guess you're really going out with Fuka now. I guess so. So how'd it go with you?
It was a disaster. All the girls kept asking me for your contact info.
Sorry about that.
Since you finally have a girlfriend, don't mess it up by cheating.
Yeah. I don't even have the ability to do that in the first place.
Huh.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
Tatsuki got a girlfriend!
What? I'm shook. You always turn me down when I ask you out.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's just that I've liked this girl ever since high school.
I see. That's too bad. But I guess that means you must like her a lot, huh?
Yeah, it seems like she's always felt the same way about me, too.
Aw, how sweet is that?
And at work.
So I guess that means you're now dating the both of us?
Why did you include yourself? I'm not gonna date you, senpai.
Why not?
You just want to turn me into a sumo boyfriend, right?
Jokes aside, good for you.
Yes, to be honest, I was really surprised when I heard that Fuka was your junior.
The group date was awkward, wasn't it?
Of course it was. But thanks to you, I guess you could say that our bad feelings have disappeared now.
I really didn't do anything, though.
No, really. Thank you so much, Ryo-senpai.
Well then, I'll gladly accept your gratitude. Oh, yeah, apparently there's a new part-timer starting today.
I see. Is it a guy or a girl?
I heard from the manager that it's a girl. She goes to my university.
Wait, it couldn't be.
This is my first day. My name is Fugo Yoshioka. Nice to meet you.
Just as I thought.
It's Fuka-chan, yay! Ryo-senpai, Tatsuki, let's work hard together.
Just as expected, it was Fuka. Why did you pick Hiro to work part-time? You don't have to worry, I'm not gonna cheat or anything.
It's not that. I just want to be with you.
Under the circumstances, for some reason, those words made me nervous.
Am I a bother by being here?
Not at all. I'm happy about it, but,
Okay, then I'll stay.
yeah, okay. And that's how Fuka and I started working together. There are still some heavy feelings and some jealousy lingering, but she's so cute, so I don't mind being together all the time. We get together noticeably well at work, and it's so much easier to work now with her here. Actually, she might even be better at her job than even I am, though I have more experience. A talented and cute girl like her is such a waste going out with a guy like me. By the way, this is a bonus story. We went to the National Sumo Arena for our 1-month anniversary. Ryo-senpai gave us these tickets to celebrate our anniversary, but
I can't believe it's a sumo wrestling match.
she's really something, isn't she?
As long as we're here, let's make the best of it.
Yeah, thanks to Ryo-senpai, I've been curious about sumo lately. Anyways, what's important is not where you are. It's who you're with. By the way, our first ever sumo match was super impressive and fun. Reminiscing in spring is the best. This is a Kanon food production, a food production company that was founded almost 50 years ago, a company with a long tradition.
Do you not understand that when you're submitting these proposals? Yokota-kun?
Yes, that's exactly why I thought we should go against our usual traditions.
Denied. Besides, what's up with this overdone ramen? People hate it when noodles get too long.
That's why this idea goes against the norms. If the noodles are sold longer, it'll look like there's more product. Basically, you'll be satisfied more and it'll be friendly for the wallet.
Rejection. It's a no, absolutely not. Who's going to eat soggy noodles like that? Submit a proper proposal.
I said no again? The person getting in trouble is me, Kaisuke Yokota, 25 years old. This is my 3rd year working at this company. The angry woman over here is our company's angry princess, Hatsune Shirayuki. Every product she proposes becomes undoubtedly popular. She's so beautiful that she gets interviewed for TV. And she's the perfect female supervisor, but unfortunately, she gets very angry very easily.
Do you still need something?
No, not really.
Must be nice, Keisuke. You got lectured by Shirayuki-sama again. I wanted to step on me with those high heels, too.
What do you mean, you too? She didn't step on me. By the way, these guys are my colleagues. They're the I want to be lectured by Shirayuki-sama troupe. They're just a bunch of masochists.
Either way, she's beautiful as always. She's like a goddess. My eyes are burning.
Whatever. By the way, it's rude to stare like that.
Not at all. Watching is free.
Oh god, these guys can't be saved. But I won't lie, she is beautiful. She's 2 years older than me, is amazing at her job, beautiful and popular. But thanks to the fact that she gets angry so easily, all the male employees can do is watch her from afar. She should learn to take it easy a little more. I've never heard any strange rumors about her either. I mean, it's not like I'm qualified to talk. I was always getting in trouble like that. But there was one single thing about my job that made me excited. It's amazing that I can eat snacks for free thanks to the employee benefits.
Hey, you're gonna get fat if you keep eating like that, you know.
This is because I'm stressed after being yelled at by Shirayuki-senpai.
No, dude, you're the one who's giving Shirayuki-sama stress.
We always have ample snacks in the break room of our company. I'm not sure who or when these snacks are restocked, but they're all you can eat because of employee benefits. According to rumors, a pretty woman with silver hair who looks like an angel restocks the snacks for us, but no one's ever seen her. All we needed to do was be corporate slaves that ate the snacks during our breaks. In conclusion, the provisions from an angel are amazing! Hey guys! You're all together today too? The horrid-looking guy who suddenly appeared as my colleague, Otechi. This is probably unnecessary information, but I'll explain anyway. He's just a narcissist. He's a handsome guy, but people are saying rumors that he might not actually be popular. I brought you and popular boys a present today. Why are you giving us sudden presents? What? These are condoms. I was shopping on Amazon and messed up my order. I have 100 boxes at home. You should return it then. Well, it's not like it's a problem to have too many of these, at least in my case. If that's true, you should burn. So yeah, I brought these to share with you all. I need a man to give me condoms. Come on, don't be shy. I don't know when you'll use them, but it's not a bad thing to have them on hand, right? It's a problem that you brought this to work. Shirayuki-senpai sees this. When we were arguing like that, the box of condoms fell out of my hand and... Huh? Where'd the condoms go? Who knows, you probably dropped them somewhere. Well, whatever. Someone will pick it up and use it. No one's gonna use a box of condoms they found on the floor. That's gross. In the end, we never found the condoms, but...
Gum, you're all so loud. What are you guys, pirates?
Whoa, Shirayuki-senpai!
Your break ended a while ago. Hurry up and get back to your desks.
Yeah, thank God she didn't ask me for more details. That evening, I was working overtime to create a new proposal since my old one was scrapped.
Huh, Yokota-kun? You're still here?
Oh, yes. I had a new idea in exchange for the proposal that you scrapped.
Oh, interesting. Let's see.
You can eat this without adding hot water. I call it the super noodles.
Denied.
Well, that's so fast! I haven't explained anything yet.
I can already smell the failure. Haven't you considered the fact that this sounds like a bad idea? Besides, what do you mean by noodles you can eat without adding water?
Basically, you add the soup to the noodles beforehand and...
That's going to lead to soggy and long noodles.
But then we could add flavor to the noodles while they're hard and crush them into small pieces.
We have that already. That product already exists. The product that sounds like baby and star. Gosh, I have a feeling you're going to create a huge accident if I leave you in charge of a proposal. I guess I have no choice but to help you.
No, you don't have to do that.
Do you really think you have a choice?
Just like that, Shirayuki-senpai ended up helping me with my proposal, but 1 hour later.
Your ideas aren't fresh or original, they're horrible and strange.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'm not complimenting you, understand? You need self-awareness. I'm saying that you have no talent in planning proposals like this. I'm tired now.
Senpai, don't you think you're working too much?
It's mainly your fault, but whatever. I want something sweet.
Oh, in that case, I'll bring some snacks from the break room.
Gosh, the other departments transferred him here because he's useless. He's actually so useless. But that's the best part. He's clumsy, messes up all the time, and never learns his lesson no matter how much I lecture him. Those things about him are so cute. It's so amazing. He doesn't seem to have a girlfriend, so maybe I'll invite him out for drinks after this and...
Senpai, I brought the snacks. What's the matter? You're kind of drooling.
This is because I'm hungry.
Well, I guess you can't help but drool then. Anyway, please satisfy your stomach with this for now. Huh? What's the matter?
There's something I want to confirm with you.
What is it?
What is this 0.01 written on this box?
What?
That's the thing you find in drugstores and convenience stores, right?
What do I do? Apparently, I'd given her a box of condoms instead of snacks. But why? I remember. It's a self-proclaimed handsome dude's fault. The box of condoms that had mysteriously disappeared during our break had apparently found a place with the snacks. How was I supposed to know? Oh, the packaging makes it look like a snack. I knew it was weird that it got lost, but it was in the box of snacks. This isn't funny at all.
What does this mean? Is he throwing me a sign? Was Yokota-kun a wild type of boy? He's showing me an unexpected side. Why does he want to make my heart beat more? What does he want to do with me? He wants to satisfy a different need than hunger, right? Oh God, this is so amazing.
Oh God, Shirayuki-senpai is shaking because she's so angry. It's not what you think, senpai. This is, basically, yes, this is an idea for a new product.
We're a food production company. Since when did we become a condom manufacturing company?
Not that, I'm saying that the important things is thinness and durability. You know, chips that are thin and durable that have been popular nowadays, you know? That's why I gave you that as a sample, the epitome of thinness and durability. God, what am I saying? There's no way Shirayuki-senpai would believe a lie like that.
That does make sense.
Well, she did believe it. It makes sense.
Thin and durable. It might work.
It worked? Will that actually work? I'm sorry, I just remembered I have plans. I'm so sorry.
What? Hold on, Yokota-kun?
I couldn't stand the nervousness and excitement, so I immediately ran out of the situation. Oh God, how am I supposed to talk to Shirayuki-senpai tomorrow?
Don't tell me he's making me wait for it. He used chips as an excuse. That was so horrible. I love it. But he went home without testing it. What am I supposed to do with my excitement? Oh gosh, Yokota-kun is so amazing.
The following day, someone needs to praise me for showing up to work properly. It was absolutely awkward, but I can't just say, I'm gonna take a day off because I gave my senpai a box of condoms and made things awkward. Either way, I have to properly apologize for what happened yesterday and tell her that it was a misunderstanding. But my stomach is starting to churn.
Good morning, Yokota-kun.
Shirayuki-senpai! Good morning!
I have to talk to you about yesterday. Can you make time for me tonight?
I understand. I was preparing myself to be lectured after this, but... when I followed behind Shirayuki-senpai that night. Shirayuki-senpai, is this place?
It's my apartment.
Why are we at your apartment complex?
Just follow me. All right, should we get started?
Get started on what?
Get started on using the condoms you gave me yesterday.
Ah! Don't tell me she's serious about doing the deed! I'll say it 5 times, it's a misunderstanding.
5 times? I can do that.
I didn't say that! Listen to me properly!
But it's my first time, so be gentle.
Shirayuki-senpai!
Yokuta-kun, you're putting too much pressure.
Oh, so sorry. I grabbed her in the spur of the moment. What do I do? Can you please listen to what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
After that, I explained everything that happened. So, basically, Motechi brought that box of condoms to work.
I see. I assumed you wanted to have that kind of relationship with me.
Of course not! I mean, of course I do. Huh, but why didn't you get grossed out? It's me, you know, the man you're always getting angry with at work.
I feel a little bad about that too. I'm always so tough on you, so I might have been making you feel bad.
Did Shirayuki-senpai consider starting a spicy relationship with me? As a way to apologize for everything she's been doing? No, that would be weird too. I don't want to make my senpai who's always taking care of me do something like that. I'm sorry for doing something that causes misunderstanding in the first place.
I'm sorry too. It seems like we're lacking in communication, huh?
What? Do you think so?
I got it very well after what happened here. I think we need to learn a lot more about each other so that we can work comfortably.
That's true, it does make sense.
So, anyway, do you want to try living together?
What? How'd you get to that conclusion?
Don't misunderstand things. Just think of it as a lodging together for those sports training camps we all used to have. It's so that we can build a trusting relationship with one another.
I see, training camp.
I understand that Yokuta-kun isn't trying to get some with me. That's why I'm going to make him live with me and bring out the lion in him. And then, when we both give consent...
I think I'm gonna decline your offer.
Why?
I mean, I can't just live together with you.
Think of it as helping me, please.
Help you? What does that mean?
It's lonely and scary living alone, so it would be much better if you could live with me.
I'll introduce you to Motechi then.
Oh, anyone but him.
Just like that, she was clutching onto my legs and begging me, so I had no choice but to stay over at Shirayuki-senpai's house. The first day of training camp.
I'm gonna cook, so you should just watch TV or something.
Damn it, she's so cute.
Oh, I'll make your favorite today, okay?
She's gonna spoil me too? That's amazing. I don't need to do anything but come home. Shirayuki-senpai usually does all the household chores, so I feel pretty bad. The senpai seems super happy, so I was starting to think about how nice it would be if I could have a wife like that. But like, isn't this basically a couple living together? On the third day of training camp, Motechi suddenly talked to me at work. You seem more energetic recently. Don't tell me you found a girlfriend or something. No, it's nothing. Go away. No way! You definitely have a girlfriend. Why are you assuming that? I mean, look at your lunchbox. A man wouldn't make a lunch for himself and put a heart in it. This is, you know, self-love. Something like that. Don't tell me you love yourself that much. Damn, what a turn-off. You're in no position to talk. Just like that, I was about to find out about my living situation, but I was successfully able to cover it up. But this lunch, isn't she putting in too much effort? As for Shirayuki-senpai, she's been spending a lot of her time smiling recently.
Senpai, did something good happen recently?
Oh, did you find a boyfriend or something? He's not my boyfriend, but it's something close to that.
Oh, it must be so nice.
She's getting close to a guy? Oh, I'm so jealous. Who the hell stole Shirayuki-sama's heart?
Leave her alone, man.
No way! I'm gonna take advantage of this frustration and make my move on Shiroyuki-sama!
The way these guys think is trash. Well, I did have a feeling that Shiroyuki-senpai's feelings towards me were... Well, yeah, it's most likely something like that. But how and when did I get Shiroyuki-senpai to fall for me? Was it my face? No, it's probably because I gave her a box of condoms. I don't want to say it, but it'll be thanks to Motechi in that case. Were you just thinking about me? Well, Motechi, how'd you know that? See, I can read the room 10 times better than a normal person, you know. You should just disappear into thin air. Anyway, Chakotay, let's go to a matchmaking party soon. What, a matchmaking party? The thing is, I was able to set up a matchmaking party with the receptionist from Ojo Cosmetics. Are you serious? Ojo Cosmetics is famous for having a lot of beautiful employees. Exactly, it's all thanks to you. Huh? What do you mean, thanks to me? I received an instant okay after I showed the girls your picture. What? Does that mean I'm actually handsome looking? Enough to make Shiroyuki-senpai fall for me? Huh, I mean, the truth is... He's never had a girlfriend, so he has about $200,000 in savings.
We don't need a matchmaking party. Introduce us to him.
Oh, I can introduce you guys if you have a matchmaking party. Just like that, a small eye goes a long way. I'll happily take all the good parts. Oh, I actually think I'll pass, though. All right! The date and time will be... Wait, what? Why? I mean, you mentioned it before, didn't you? You asked if I had a girlfriend. I like that girl, so I'm not gonna do anything to break her trust. Those good words aren't meant for a man like you. Hey, who do you think I am? You're probably just a beast desperately longing for love. I won't deny that, I do love girls.
Why are you two making a commotion?
Shiroyuki-senpai! Oh well, we were able to set up a matchmaking party with some girls from Ojo Cosmetics thanks to Yokota. We were just making plans about that right now. Hey, hold up, Motechi!
That's... Yokota-kun's going to a matchmaking party? I can't stand that.
What, senpai? Ugh, why do misunderstandings always happen between us? No, but this one is super bad. I have to chase after her. Shiroyuki-senpai! Please hold on a second.
Yokota-kun.
I know how you feel, Shiroyuki-senpai. That's why I'd never go to a matchmaking party. Motechi just started talking about it and...
Yes, I thought so too.
Well, what does that mean?
There's no way you could set up a matchmaking party when you can't even set up a proper proposal.
Oh, does that mean you trust me? Am I supposed to be happy? Huh? Then why did you run away earlier?
I was just acting because I wanted to know if you'd chase after me.
That's so cute. Wait, no, you were playing games with me then.
But I lost. I've fallen even harder for you, so...
Me too. I love you too, senpai.
Why are you confessing your feelings for me too, Yokota-kun?
It's because deep down you're actually kind, family-oriented, beautiful, and cute. Of course I'd end up falling for you after spending time with you during work and after work. But I swear that I'll be the one to lead you from now on. Please stay with me.
Of course I will. I'm so happy. I love you, Yokota-kun.
Just like that, a lot happened, but we ended up dating.
By the way, why are you so straightforward today?
I didn't have confidence in myself before, but I just gained the confidence earlier.
Why?
It seems like I'm super popular, huh? Maybe it's because of my handsome face.
What?
That's what happened after that. The proposal I made for a thin and durable product when I gave Shirakawa-senpai the condoms was approved and released. The name of the product is Thin Dumpling Sheets. Unlike normal gyozas, people could enjoy the texture of the flavor, and it soon became a revolution within the gyoza industry of the nation. The sales of that year went above 20% of the country's shares, and the product won a spot as the most popular snack of the country. As for Motechi, who went to the matchmaking party...
Excuse me, you barely have any money. Go home, go home, go home!
But men aren't your wallets, you know. The most important thing for a man is their face.
You're wrong. It's economic power.
He claimed that it went well. On the other hand, Shirayuki-senpai and I are living together on a very lovey-dovey. Should we have a wedding venue here?
That sounds good. Let's make reservations to check the place out.
After 3 months of living together, we were already talking about getting married. These are all good things, but I'm having problems because of her true colors show up at night.
Should we get married first? Or have a baby first?
Let's use condoms! Condoms! Shirayuki-senpai was very assertive at night. It was both amazing and a problem at the same time. I was even starting to think about sucking up through Yabazon just like Motechi did.
It's been several years since I've been home. It wasn't that I was trying to avoid visiting. I was busy with work and just wanted to sleep and play on my occasional days off, so I didn't get any chance to go. However, this time was different. The area in front of the station has changed a lot.
Huh? Shigeru-kun, is that you?
I turned to find a lady standing behind me. A high school girl was calling out to me. I didn't recognize her, so...
You're just gonna ignore me?
Stop following me.
I refuse.
Who are you? Stop acting so chummy.
You finally turned to face me. It's me.
I don't know anyone named me.
You're so funny. Of course that's not my name.
Whatever.
Uh-oh. Are you angry? I'm sorry. It's been a long time since I've seen you, so I'm happy.
First of all, tell me your name.
You really don't remember me?
I don't know any high school girls like you.
Oh, right. We met before I became a high school girl.
Hurry up. The girl saluted.
Yes, sir. Understood. I'm Hajime Misakai. Now you remember?
Hajime Misaki. It did sound familiar. Hajime. You mean that Hajime?
And which Hajime is that?
One that was always following me around when I was a high school student. You were in elementary at the time.
Yes. No thanks to you. I got involved in your quarrels and I recall being forced to look for erotic books. That Hajime.
I can't believe it. You've grown so much.
Huh? Of course I did. Just how many years do you think it's been since we last met?
That's true.
So, what do you think? The high school girl me?
I don't know.
What? Look at my bod. I've grown quite big, if you know what I mean.
But you're still a high school girl, right? Basically a brat.
Shucks. Didn't know Shigeru was into older women.
Okay then. Bye.
Well, wait. Where are you going? We were in the middle of a conversation.
Why does it matter? It's nothing to do with you.
Yeah, it does. We finally got to meet again. Let's grab a coffee.
What? No, I don't want to.
What? Why?
There's nothing to talk about.
Yeah, there is. There's plenty.
Don't tell me you want to get all nostalgic and talk about the past.
Well, that is,
Yeah, nice try. Goodbye.
Wait!
No.
The promise!
Promise?
You made a promise to me on the day you left, remember?
Right. Something to do with doing you a favor. I guess I said whatever I could to get you to stop crying.
Yes, that.
Well, what did you even wish for?
You forgot about the promise too?
Oh, please. You forgot about it until just now, too.
Not true. I remembered it properly.
Oh? All right then. Go ahead and tell me what it is.
You promised to marry me when I grow up.
Huh?
So that means I'm your fiancé now, right?
You're kidding.
Oh, but I'm not.
It's a statute of limitations.
Nope. Please keep your promise and marry me, Shigeru-kun.
girl I met for the first time in several years. A marriage proposal several years in the making. This was the beginning of my return home after several years. Welcome home. I thought you'd never be back.
Oh, he never even bothered to show his face once. Honestly, this ungrateful child.
I said I'm sorry. I got a lecture as soon as I got home. However, they both seem happy. Today is first-class sushi. Go ahead and dig in. No need to get too excited now. Oh, this is delicious. Right? Eat more. Eat as much as you want. Thanks.
Are you alright with beer, Shigeru?
Yep. Hun, me too.
Yes, yes.
I ate and drank until I was full to the brim. Dad fell asleep. Was he always this bad at drinking?
Today is special. He must be really happy. Are you full?
I see you haven't changed. You never fail to ask that.
Of course. The hardest thing for parents is to see their children hungry after all.
I'm so full, I feel like I'm going to burst.
Good. Hey, Shigeru. So what made you decide to come back?
Do I really need a reason for coming back home?
No, you're welcome here anytime. But it's been a few years, so I thought maybe something happened.
My job pushed me to use my accumulated paid leave is all.
Oh, nothing serious then.
Yep.
Okay. Welcome back, dear.
Thanks. I left the house after my parents had gone to bed. I couldn't sleep for some reason.
Oh no, shame, shame.
Huh?
Still sneaking out like a delinquent, I see.
The high school girl I met earlier today emerged from the darkness. Oh, it's just you.
Yo, what's up?
What are you doing here?
What? Sneaking into a woman's room at night?
Don't be ridiculous.
You're one to talk. And what are you doing here, Shigeru-kun?
I can't sleep, so I'm going for a walk.
Oh, then that's my excuse too.
You're just copying me.
Well, who cares about the reason? Come on, let's go.
For some reason, I ended up following Hajime.
This reminds me of the good old days.
How so?
Hey, this is the part where you're supposed to go along and agree.
You're right.
Close enough.
You look like you're having fun in life. Must be nice.
Sure. What about you? Life isn't fun for you?
I'm not sure.
How long will you be staying here?
For a while.
What about your job?
No worries. It's like I'm taking a summer vacation.
I see. Even adults have long vacations, huh?
By the way, about that promise we talked about in the evening.
Yes, yes. Are you ready?
No.
How unfortunate.
What was it about me that you liked?
I don't remember exactly what attracted me to you. Maybe it was because I thought you were mature and cool. Maybe it was because you were nice to me. Or maybe it was because I like playing with you. But there is one thing I can say for sure.
Which is?
Without a doubt, you are my first love.
Most people don't end up with their first love, though.
Then how does this sound?
What?
You can break off the engagement, so let's pretend we're lovers for a while.
Pretend lovers?
Yep. People think it's weird to want to be with an old man. But a good-looking working citizen with a decent amount of money is a sign of good status to youngsters like us.
That's similar to how consumers feel about branded goods.
Come on, please.
I'll have you know, I don't have any money.
What? You're a working member of society.
Many of the world's corporate warriors are poorly paid and overworked, you know?
No, now I know the unpleasant reality. I don't want to go out into society.
Then, wanna call it quits?
Nope. Take good care of me, Mr. Boyfriend.
Don't forget it's a temporary position with a deadline.
Gosh, you're so mean.
It's been a while since I laughed like this. Several days have passed since I returned home.
Ah, Auntie, looks like Shigeru-kun has woken up.
You're here again? I've been completely accustomed to seeing her.
Don't you mean good morning?
Good morning.
Good morning! Want breakfast?
Sure.
Okie dokie, breakfast order up. So, how was it?
Average.
Your mom taught me how to make a grilled egg.
Oh.
Is that all you have to say?
I mean, I guess it's well cooked.
Right?
All right. So, what should we do today?
I want to go to the supermarket that opened in the next town.
Then let's go there.
Okay.
Hey, isn't that the bus stop over there?
The weather is nice today, so let's go on foot. We've got nothing but time.
I guess.
The longer the date, the more fun it is.
From that night on, Hajime started spending time at my parents' house. My parents remembered her and welcomed her with open arms. Even on school days, she would eat breakfast at my house before going to school, and then come back to my house after school. On holidays like today, we would go on dates.
It's almost a week, huh?
Of what?
Since you've been back?
Has it been a week already? Time sure flies during break.
Personally, I wouldn't mind if you stayed longer, but you have to go back, right?
Yeah, in a few days.
Right.
We spent the whole day at the supermarket. Hajime is able to have fun wherever she goes, so hanging out with her is easy on my wallet.
Alright, see you tomorrow.
Okay. You sure you'll be okay on your own?
I'm good. Or maybe you don't want me to go because you'll miss me?
Alright, dummy, get going.
Yeah. She sure has a lot of energy, huh?
Yeah, I envy her. I bet life would be a lot more enjoyable if I was as carefree as she is.
I don't think it's that simple. Just because she's laughing now doesn't mean she's always having fun. I think Hajime-chan might be going through a lot.
Huh? Mom told me about Hajime.
A few years ago, her father died in a traffic accident. Her mother passed away when she was a child. I'm sure Hajime-chan and her father were close since it was just the two of them. So, when she lost her father, she was pretty depressed.
Oh, it was my first time hearing this.
She's living with her relatives at the moment. She always says they're nice people, but I'm sure she feels uneasy because she needs to be considerate of them all the time.
I had no idea. I didn't even notice.
Well, that's how a woman's heart is.
What do you mean?
Girls tend to only show off their cute side to the guy they like. No one really wants to show their scars. So I'm not saying that's why, but please try to be kind to her. Hey, Shigeru-kun, buy that for me.
What's that?
I want you to treat me to that crepe.
Sure. How much is it?
You're being strange today.
What do you mean?
Your head is in the clouds and you're kinda nice to me.
I'm always nice.
Are you, though?
So, which crepe do you want?
Never mind, I don't want it anymore.
What's wrong with you? I'm offering to treat you.
Because that's not how you usually act.
What?
I don't like this Shigeru-kun who cares for me. Could it be that you found out about my father's death?
I wonder.
I'm right, aren't I? Ugh, you're so easy to read.
It's not like that's the only reason. It's also because I'll be going back soon. I thought I'd thank you since it was kind of fun hanging out with you. You saved me.
Going back where?
Huh?
Hey, why did you come back to this town in the first place?
There's no particular reason.
That's a lie. I'll tell you a secret too, so please answer me.
Secret?
They say that my dad died from a traffic accident, but that's probably not true. I think he chose that path himself. It seems that the management of the company wasn't going well. It's fine now that it's been rebuilt with the insurance money. Well, I guess my uncle who took over did a good job as well, but...
What are you trying to say?
That day, when I saw you at the station for the first time in several years, I was shocked. You had the same look as my father.
Hajime had revealed my secret.
Shigeru-kun, right?
I couldn't answer. And my hesitation was an eloquent answer. It was about a few weeks ago. Are you Shigeru Tezuka? Who are you? Do you know Kazo Funaki? Yes, he's a good friend of mine. What of it?
Yes, good. You see, he ran away without paying back the money he borrowed from us. So, we want you to pay it back.
Because I was his guarantor, his debt was transferred to me. And it wasn't a sum that could be paid off with a regular income. Even if I pay it back little by little, the interest just increases. What should I do? At that point, my future was pitch black. So, I came back to my hometown with the resolve to end everything. After listening to everything, Hajime took a deep breath.
It must have been difficult.
No, not really. I immediately admitted defeat and ran away. I didn't even put up a fight. Also, you're mistaken.
About what?
I came back with the intention of throwing everything away. But Mom and Dad were as warm as ever. They love me. If I die, they'll probably cry a lot. And I don't like the thought of that.
So?
Not only that, there was a henchman who wouldn't leave me alone.
Hey, I'm technically your girlfriend right now.
Well, just listen. I thought that person was a weak little kid. But she was. You were much stronger than me. You always got back up and smiled no matter how many times you fell. You smile, even though you have a big scar on your heart. Even when things get tough, you keep going. I can't afford to lose you.
What are you saying?
It's just as I said. I'll definitely go home. I'll work hard to pay back the money, little by little. Otherwise, I won't be able to act all high and mighty towards you.
Yes.
I'll do my best. I'll be the really cool older bro that you used to look up to.
Good luck.
Uh-huh.
But let me make one correction. I still really like you, you know? So don't talk about my first love in the past tense.
Hajime is smiling. That's why I'm smiling too. My bad. If I can smile, I think I'll be able to do my best from now on. I said I'd give it my all, but it wasn't easy. There were many nights when I wanted to give up. There were nights where I cried. There were nights where I got angry. There were nights I complained and nights I drank away my sorrows. But when morning came, I headed back to work. I kept my head low and continued working. It's not like there was an amazing reason. Just the one thought that motivated me. I want to reciprocate the feelings of the girl who told me she loved me. I want her to see my cool side. As my mom would say, that's how a man's heart is. Time passed, and the day finally arrived. Shigeru, I'm really sorry. Kazu, is that you? Yeah, I was able to finally come and apologize to you. Kazu was extremely thin, and looked as if he had worked his fingers through the bone. Man, you've aged. Yeah, times were tough. However, thanks to you, I was able to pay off all my debts. I'm able to reimburse you for the money you've paid on my behalf throughout the years. I see. Good. Aren't you angry? Of course I am. I'm pissed. Honestly, I want to punch you. Hit me as much as you like. But I changed my mind. One punch can't make up for all the lost years of my life. That isn't what I intended. That's why, from now on, I want you to make amends by devoting the same amount of time into being a good friend. You're still willing to call me your friend? For now, I just want to drink some good sake. But we have a talk about our struggles, as a side dish. Your treat, of course. I'll look for a delicious restaurant. Yeah, I'll leave it to you. It's nice weather today. Is it? My vision is a little blurry. What a shame. Such a beautiful sunny day doesn't come along often in life.
Yo, Shigeru-kin.
Yo.
Oh, you're in a good mood today.
The girl who called out to me wasn't an elementary school student or a high school student. Hajime was now a full-grown adult.
Let me guess. Maybe it's because you got to see your cute girlfriend's face this morning?
Maybe.
Oh, whoa! You're really in a good mood. It's almost creepy.
How rude.
Sorry. So, why are you in such a good mood?
I got to see a familiar face.
Wait, what? Was it an ex? Are you cheating on me?
Of course not. Anyway, Hajime-san,
Yes, what is it?
let's break up.
Oh, okay. What? What are you saying? The answer is obviously no.
Think about it. The reason I'm dating you is because I can't make your wish come true, right?
Yeah, that's right.
So, I thought it's about time I end this.
What do you mean?
Now that my worries are finally gone, how about you become my wife? I turned to face Hajime, the former henchman who had suddenly transformed into a gorgeous woman, blushed bright red.
About time? How many years were you planning to make me wait?
Sorry,
Make it up to me by making me happy.
I promise.
Then, I guess I'll be your wife.
She had the most beautiful smile.
Hiroyuki, you do the stir-fried veggies.
Got it. The crab omelet on the rice is done.
Pass it here. Micah, order up on the pork cutlet set.
Okay,
What's next?
we have 2 set A's and 1 baked cheesecake.
Huh? Fancy stuff like that, whatever it is, cheesecake? There's no way that we have it at this humble little diner.
Maiko, the cheesecake is in the fridge right now, so can you help to get it out and divide it up?
Sure.
Why do we have it?
I mean, you were the one who told me to make it.
When did I say something like that?
The day before yesterday. And then you tried the trial product yesterday, said it was delicious, and asked me whether we should serve it in the diner.
That thing we put on the dinner menu?
Yeah, that one.
That was, well, it turned out pretty good. You used cream cheese, right? Maybe you can take it up a level by adding some blue cheese to it.
You said the same thing yesterday too, so that was how I made it this time. Rather, I made it with you telling me what to do the entire time, so maybe saying we made it is more accurate. Did you seriously forget?
Was that what happened?
Yeah, I guess there's no helping it. You were drunk after all.
You two, we're still super busy right now, so move your hands instead of your mouths.
Yes, ma'am.
Next up, we have 1 set B.
Get on it, Hiroyuki.
Roger that. It's been 4 years since I started working part-time at this diner owned by my father of my childhood friend Maiko Ono. Cheap and delicious, it's popular among the locals in my area, and it's buzzing with lots of customers today as well. Maiko, water please!
Coming!
Everything was delicious today too, Taiga. Keep it up. Thanks. Please come back soon.
Looks like you've gotten used to how things work here, Hiroyuki. Thank you so much. Aren't you pretty close to getting him to teach you his secrets by now? It looks like you're being trusted to do a lot of the cooking. I don't know about that. So, what do you say, boss?
You're right. It's about time.
Really? I started this part-time job because I fell in love with Uncle Taiga's cooking. To me, those words made me happier than a 50 yen increase in my hourly pay would have.
But I really do need to start having a good think about it soon.
Uncle Taiga?
That's quite enough, you two.
Sorry.
I was cooking the whole time. The only one slacking off was Hiroyuki.
Hey, don't throw me under the bus.
As I thought, maybe you're still not there yet. Right, good work today too.
I'm so tired.
Hiroyuki, can you make the staff meal for us?
Sure, what do you feel like?
Anything that goes with sake will do.
What about you, Maiko? We had lots of orders for set B today. Want to go with that?
I'll pass. For some reason, my taste buds have changed lately, and I don't really like how strong the seasoning is in set B. Let's see. Maybe I'll have a crab omelet on rice.
Got it. Thanks for waiting.
Ooh, looks great. Don't mind if I do.
Thanks for the food.
So, how is it? Hey, Maiko.
What?
Your thoughts?
It's not bad.
You're so not cute. Just be honest and say it's delicious.
I wouldn't go that far.
See? So not cute.
Yeah, mine's delish.
Uncle Taiga.
If you can cook food to this level, maybe you really do make the cut. Say, Hiroyuki, how long has it been since you started working here?
I started the job right after I entered high school, so it'll be a full 4 years soon.
That long?
Yeah,
You're gonna take the exam for the cooking license soon, right?
that's the plan. So, what do you intend to do after that? What I intend to do? Come on, don't play dumb. I'm asking if you're interested in taking over this place. Yes, I am. If you're willing to pass it on to me, of course. It's a hard gig, you know. For all the back-breaking work involved, it doesn't pay much. That's something I'm prepared for. But because I love your food so much, I want to keep it around for as long as possible. You sure my food is the only thing you love? Huh? No, it's nothing. Shall I give you a test then? What do you mean? A test to see whether you're worthy of being my successor. Along with Maiko, develop one new menu item for the diner. If I allow it to go to the customers, that means that I'll be passing this diner on to you someday. Why with Maiko? You don't want to? I have no problem with it, but she hates me, right? Does she? I just feel like it'll be easier if I do it alone. But no can do. That condition is non-negotiable. It's an important part of it after all. I understand.
Since you're the one requesting my assistance, don't you have something to say?
Damn it, still so not cute.
What a shame. Looks like this is where your dream ends.
No. I mean, would you kindly like to work together with me on the new menu item?
I guess I have no choice.
And so this is how I was made to team up with Maiko to work on the development of the diner's new menu item. The next day, the two of us immediately convened to discuss our strategy.
Stop looking around a girl's room like that. It's gross.
Okay, I admit that's my bad, but really, did you have to say it like that?
You can sit here if you want.
Man, I can't even hold a conversation with you.
What? You don't want to sit down? You're just gonna keep standing there? I don't mind at all.
No, I'll sit. Thanks for the offering, though.
So, do you have any ideas?
No, not at all.
So unreliable.
What about you? Got anything?
Not really. It's pretty difficult to come up with an entire new dish, and that's not one of my talents anyway.
Do you think that you can tone down the sarcasm a little?
Also, we're a community-based diner, so it's better not to use any high-end ingredients or create an unnecessarily fancy dish.
Ignoring me, I see. I should be used to it by now.
So there's two ways we can go about it. Either we add to one of the dishes we already have, or we reconceptualize a dish that's not on the menu to fit the diner's unique feel.
And what are you referring to when you say a dish that's not on the menu?
Can you stop responding out of pure reflex and try using your brain for once?
It's not like you've thought of anything concrete yet.
That's not true. For example, I was thinking we could choose one of our local dishes.
Local dishes?
Or we could even pick a famous regional specialty from somewhere else.
I see. I guess it's true that that's something Uncle Taiga's never tried before.
Unlike you, my brain isn't just sitting uselessly in my head.
It kills me that I can't even argue her point right now. I'll look it up and see what I can find. It'd be good if we could taste the dishes before we decide.
You're right. That's probably best.
For now, we have a tentative plan of action then.
So, when are you going to try the dishes out? I'd prefer if you choose a time when I don't have any lectures at university.
Huh? You want to come with me?
What? You have a problem with that?
Not really.
It seems like a waste of time to let you go alone. Plus, we were told to work together. I hate leaving things half done.
Noted. I'll contact you when I decide when and where we're going.
Okay.
Speaking of, being an actual university student looks like a lot of work. You have all these difficult-looking books lined up.
It is a lot of work. I don't think your brain could handle it.
I'm happy being an idiot. To have so many old and tattered notebooks on your shelf, I've never put that much effort into studying, so I'm not sure I can.
Don't do that.
Huh?
Don't just go around touching my stuff.
I mean, it's not like I'm super interested in them or anything.
Since we're done with our conversation, why don't you go home now?
I'd go even without you telling me. She's so frustrating. Even though she was completely different in the past, I wonder when she even became like this. At this point, I've known her for most of my life. A long time ago, I used to think that maybe we'd just naturally progress from being childhood friends to lovers, but now that simply seems delusional. I'm sure that things between us will stay the same from now on. After a few days, the two of us went to a short trip together. Of course, it was concerning the development of the new dish. In short, it's a work trip. I had no hope that anything else would come out of this, or at least I wasn't supposed to have any.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
Hi.
What's wrong?
Nothing, you just look like you're in a good mood.
You think? But I feel normal.
Adorable! I mean, it's nothing.
You said something about a door?
That was close. When I saw Maiko, the word adorable automatically came to my mind and almost made it out of my mouth. I said it's nothing.
So why Kyushu again?
Uncle Taiga was born there, right? So I thought Kyushu cuisine would actually be compatible with his cooking.
That's actually pretty logical for someone like you.
You think it's stupid?
On the contrary, I think it's a good idea.
Right.
Don't get too happy just because I agreed with you one time.
Let's go then. Saying that, we set off in the direction of Kyushu.
This is delicious.
You're right, it is really good.
There's so much delicious food in Kyushu, isn't there?
You've never visited before, even though this is Uncle Taiga's hometown?
Nope, never. Oh, I want to try out the onsen here too.
I've already booked a traditional inn for us to stay in.
Ooh, good job, mixed gender baths.
You really think I would do that?
That's fine then. Let's head to the next place. We have to walk lots to make sure we're hungry.
The ice cream over there looks delicious.
What are you saying? You do realize your stomach is limited real estate right now.
Yes, ma'am.
Let's go into the restaurant next.
Sure. The day passed in the blink of an eye.
The onsen felt so great. I'm so glad I tagged along with you.
Well, I'm happy you're enjoying it.
I really am. Everything here is delicious, and the futon is so soft and fluffy. The only problem now is that I have to spend the night in the same room with a guy that's not even my boyfriend. Don't you dare attack me.
Who's the one attacking who?
Anyways, we're going off topic.
Was there anything you particularly liked out of everything we ate today?
Let's see. The cold soup from Miyazaki, raw fish and soy sauce from Oita, or the chicken rice bowl from Kagoshima. I think all of those dishes would sell really well in our diner. Personally, I like the cold soup the most.
Sounds like great minds think alike.
Let's get some Hakata ramen before heading back tomorrow.
But doesn't that not have anything to do with our trip? After you stopped me from getting ice cream today, too.
What? You're saying you don't want to?
Not at all. As you wish, milady.
Very good.
And that wrapped up our 2-day, 1-night trip.
And how was your premarital trip with my daughter?
It wasn't a premarital trip.
Don't tell me you still haven't made a move.
Made what move? We're really not like that. The only reason we went was to get inspiration for the development of the new dish.
You're no fun.
And I'm totally fine being this way, thank you very much.
How about the new menu item then? How's that going?
Not really.
What is it?
We decided on the dish and I've made multiple samples, but Maiko's reaction to them has been kinda lukewarm.
I see.
I had her try a trial dish yesterday too, but how is it? Huh? It's bad?
It's not bad, but there's something missing.
So what's that something? Maiko continued hemming and hawing to the end and never answered my question.
Well, if Maiko isn't satisfied, then I can't recognize you as my successor.
I wonder what's wrong.
So this is why you've brought me a bride.
No, those are just souvenirs from our trip.
Hiroyuki, you already have good technique. If you want to cook something, you're probably capable of making it almost the same level as me. But that alone isn't enough to take over this diner. Nothing stays the same forever. Little by little, we have to change with the times as well.
You're right. That's why you want me to develop a new dish, right?
Yes, it is, but it becomes meaningless when you try to make every single thing into something new. I hope these words will be what points you in the right direction.
The right direction?
As long as you remember what I said, people will be able to taste that whatever you cooked came from this diner specifically. Why do you cook, Hiroyuki?
Because...
You don't have an answer? Even though you didn't waste a second replying when you were a kid?
Huh?
Way back when, my beloved daughter brought home a cheeky brat that made some pretty bold claims. He said this to me, "Please give me Maiko's hand in marriage someday."
I actually said something like that?
You did, at our first meeting too.
So, what did you say to me back then?
I gave you a condition. I said I'd allow you if you managed to cook food that makes her smile. That's how it started. That brat became my regular customer from then on. He memorized and internalized everything he tasted. And when he reached high school and was allowed to legally start working, he stepped into the commercial kitchen for the first time. There's no need to overthink it. As chefs, all we have to do is think about who we're cooking for. Who do we want to make smile with our food? If we do that, the results will naturally follow.
That's easy to say, but she hates me, and there's nothing I can do to change that now.
That's not the case. If she was really against it, she would probably have put up more of a fuss when I hired you. Most importantly, maybe it'd be faster if you just saw it for yourself. Wait here.
Saying that, he went somewhere and returned after a few minutes. He was holding the old notebooks that I'd seen before in Maiko's room.
She's already a fan of your cooking, has been for the longest time.
Written in there were meticulous records of everything to do with me. The first time I was entrusted with the cooking of a dish from start to finish, how she was the first person to order my food. Every time my cooking showed significant improvement, every instance when my repertoire of dishes increased. Even how much she enjoyed the staff meals I made for her. I felt a strange weight in my chest.
My daughter has trouble telling people her feelings. Are you really sure you want to take her on?
I'm sure.
Looks like you changed too.
I thought I wanted to master cooking because I liked Uncle Taiga's food. But more than that, I realized that I liked to see Maiko eating the food that I made. I'm not making this dish to serve in the diner, nor to inherit the diner. That's all just part of the process. I decided to make cooking my way of life, only because I wanted to see the smiling face of the girl that I loved. I'd forgotten the most important thing, but luckily, I remember now. I'm sure that this dish will be my best work yet. I present to you the final version of the new menu item.
This is it?
Isn't this just a set B with a bowl of cold soup added?
Well, just give it a try first.
This is...
It's delicious. It goes down so smoothly.
I remember you said before that you didn't like strong seasoning in set B, Maiko. So I changed things up a bit to make it more your taste. It's slightly less rich and takes your health into consideration.
Not bad, but this isn't exactly a new menu item, is it?
I beg to differ. It's too early to talk about me inheriting the diner anyway, so there's no need to put my dish on the menu right away either. I'm just showing you that when I do take over the diner in the future, I'll just do my best using dishes like this to preserve the gentle flavors that define this place. Isn't this the answer that you were really looking for from me?
You just pulled all that out of your ass. But you pass. You succeeded in making my daughter smile.
Thank you.
I'll let you take over the diner someday. Until then, don't forget to work hard on other things as well.
I got this.
You sound confident.
Of course. The way to her heart is through her stomach, after all.
That's exactly right. You got the point.
Right?
Wait a minute. What are you two getting all excited about?
It's a secret. Maiko tilted her head in confusion. One of these days, I'll tell her. I'll say to her, I like you. And when that time comes, I'll join my hands together just like I did when I was a child and go to Uncle Taiga's again. I'll say to him, please give me Maiko's hand in marriage. Over 10 years later...
We're gonna get the groceries now.
Bye-bye, Papa.
Hearing bye-bye makes me feel lonely.
I'll drop by Dad's place on the way back to check in on him, so I might be a little bit later today.
Sure, say hi to Uncle Taiga for me.
You're still calling him that?
Sorry, old habits die hard. Say hi to Dad for me, too.
Good afternoon.
Oh, you again? Welcome. If you're looking for my daughter, she is not here today.
I came to talk to you today, Uncle Hiroyuki.
To me?
Yeah.
Huh? Well, okay, but this is a diner after all. Eat something, my treat.
Really?
Sure.
Then I'll have some set B, please. It's my favorite.
Coming right up.
So good.
Of course it is.
You're amazing.
So, what do you want to talk to me about?
Oh, that. The thing is, I want to get married someday.
Wait, to me?
No.
To my daughter, you mean? He nodded his head slowly and gravely. Sure, I'll allow it.
For real?
On one condition.
What condition?
I was told this by Maiko's father, also the grandfather of that little girl you like. If you manage to cook food that makes my daughter smile, then I'll let you marry her. So if you're ever able to cook food like that, that's when I'll let you marry my daughter.
I get it.
Huh? You really get it?
I do. What you're saying is, I just need to become a chef like you, right? I mean, everyone smiles so happily all the time while eating your food.
You'll do fine. As long as you don't forget the feeling you have right now, you'll definitely become a great chef in the future.
In that case, why don't you let me work here someday? I love your cooking too.
Of course, I nodded. I'll be waiting.